Good evening, everyone. I see we've already found the theme of today's intro, or first half anyway. It's DSP, about to rage quit Sonic. I couldn't believe it just by looking at the headline that this actually happened. No way, this shit's impossible. Anyway, how is everyone today? I know I'm excited. I want to see this dude get shot to shit on Starfield. That'll be fun to me. He was talking all this crap about how the game was easy, and now he's dying like crazy. So that's funny to me. Let's see how Sonic gets this dude messed up.
I can't pay my taxes, I go to jail, and I can't stream.
Okay.
Dude, where's the blue missile? Yo, the blue missile never comes dumped down now.
Oh, we got no rings. What the hell? Oh,
the
shit.
Blue missile never shows up on the fucking screen.
This game, they ruined it, man.
What the
They messed it up. The game devs didn't know what they were doing. Clearly. Alright, where's the blue missile at? This is a pretty cool looking mech, though. I like its shoulder pads. Oh, shit, get out of there. Get out of there, DSP! It's too dangerous! Alright, he's back in the fight. Check out the blue missile, though. Yeah, just keep hitting it, man. Eventually it'll pay off.
Now I have no...
Wow.
Not only did my ring phase through the platform and not allow me to grab it, then the next missile landed directly on me.
Okay, this time we're gonna get it, DSP. Oh, well,
Huh?
You weren't even close to it.
Did I just destroy a missile in midair? Can you do that?
Oh. Alright, you got... Why is he not hitting the blue missiles?
No.
I thought he was supposed to hit those. Did you hear the game dev
What I did,
advice?
it
The
was a
game
glitch. You're
dev...
not supposed to be able to break these missiles.
Oh, yeah, I heard the good advice from DSP is that just make a game that's not fucked up. Which is really good advice, because I agree.
Right?
If you're making a game that's fucked up, just don't do it.
Okay.
No?
Only have a minute left, though.
Alright, you got this, DSP.
What the fuck did
Subtlety
everybody
and
do?
grace.
There's only 30 seconds left.
It's not doing so good, huh?
There's 20 seconds left. What am I
It's
supposed
less
to
than
do?
20, man.
10 seconds.
Alright, here's the plan. Try and negotiate with him.
Can't hit.
Oh, well. Try and become his friend.
You have to do the whole fight from the start.
Well, yeah. That's classic retro gaming, DSP.
I have no clue how they expect me to beat him.
It's vintage gaming, dude.
How am I going to beat him? I have no idea. I don't have enough time.
I'm already here. It's already 9:30.
Okay.
Yeah, tell Robotnik that you're an alcoholic. So here's the thing. I run so fast because I run to the liquor store. Because I'm an alcoholic. Robotnik feels bad and doesn't hurt you.
Whoa.
Nice.
Huh? You've got to be
And he's finding
kidding
every
me.
failed...
An instant death.
He's finding every type of death you can get in this.
Instant fucking death.
What was it?
Oh my god.
Fail condition.
Why
That's the
would
word I'm
they
looking
put an
for.
instant death in the boss fight? And there's no way to know what would happen.
I mean, usually in Sonic, if
What
you
the
fall to the bottom of the
fuck?
screen, you die. Usually.
You've got to be fucking shitting me. This game still doesn't fucking work.
This game sucks, dude.
This
I
shit
have
would never
no
work
idea what
offline,
I'm
though.
supposed to do.
Look at this.
Do the whole fight from the start. That's insanely tedious and long. I don't have time to beat it.
Alright, you got it. Oh, he hated that.
I
Look at
don't
that
get it.
shit. He's so pissed. Karate chop.
There's no way I can do this any faster. You have to take your time waiting for this to end before you can continue.
You need a speed run strat, DSP.
There's no blue missile. There it is. Too
Nice.
late.
And you get hit by
Too
it.
late.
And you get hit by it.
Yeah, this is nonsense. Now time is wasted.
And get hit again.
Yeah, this is fuck this game. Yo, this is terrible.
Sonic lost its way,
Fucking
dude.
People who made this don't even understand Sonic or what's good about
Yeah,
it.
what's good about Sonic is
Wasting
easy
my
boss
time right
fights.
now.
Especially at the end game.
You're wasting my time.
think
right
that's true.
now.
How are the kids behaving today?
Tedious idiots.
Just smart mouthing all day. But other than that, they weren't really a problem.
How am I supposed to beat him? I'm not gonna have enough time.
No fights or anything. No insanely stupid
timeline
comments.
bullshit.
Just snarkiness. What?
Oh, I see. Fuck this, dude. I don't want to play
Alright.
it anymore.
Rage quit
I
it.
don't. This final boss
Toss the
fight is
controller.
insanely bad. It's a complete waste of time. It makes you redo it from the start. Cheap instant deaths all the way through. Completely disrespecting the player.
Disrespect to Phil. You have to respect Phil and his
I can try
time.
to slow time with this at some point, right?
And run right past the blue missile. We're already doing great.
If I need to.
And miss.
What the?
You missed it.
Sure, I did.
You missed it by quite a distance, man. Look at this.
Time with this at some point, right?
Okay. Look at this. This was not a
If
miss.
I need to. What the? I missed it. Sure, I did. Need to.
Oh, you did it for me. Thank you.
What the?
I believe that the point of OG Sonic games is all about the free-flowing level, ain't it? Never the bosses have been a focal point. No, they haven't, but every final boss of Sonic has been an absolute shithole.
How was I supposed to dodge that? It's RNG level of fucking sparks spalling.
You're sounding like me now.
I seriously don't want to do this anymore. It's trash, and there's no way to fucking make it go faster. There's no way to make it go your way. It's just trash.
Maybe some microtransactions? Can we pay to give Sonic a gun?
I got 2 hits on that. I got 3 hits. Okay, I got 3 hits out of that. Now I only have a minute
Alright.
left.
Stop time, Dio.
Well,
Yeah, good job.
So you can use all the different powers. I didn't realize that. This is a complete waste. I can't hit him now.
Nice. I like it when he wastes his powers. It's funny to me. No rings. Dead.
This is fucking terrible.
I'm kind of enjoying this, DSP. I might like and subscribe.
How many times do you have to fucking hit him? Come
Fuck
on.
this. Can't they see how precious my time is?
The timer is worthless. Yeah, the timer is absolutely worthless. It means nothing at all. It's a complete waste of your time, the timer.
So is it not true?
But you would know that.
Oh, it is not true.
I really wish it was apparent when you could hit him. Like, can I hit him right now? I don't know.
I don't know anything.
Can I use an ability to hit him right now?
Look
I
at Sonic,
don't
just
know.
so confused,
Not
drifting
Harry.
around.
You want to fuck around and lose all your rings? No.
Mods, take away his rings.
Stand here and it's gonna take 400 years
I call
to
over
fall.
Eggman rocks. Did we do it?
I don't know what a battle blast
Battle
is.
blast?
It says you can use a battle blast. What the fuck is a
Did
battle
we pay
blast?
attention to the game, DSP?
I don't know.
Why does this guy have to cry about
I have no idea
everything?
what you're even talking about.
Battle blast.
Let me explain that.
Game needs to explain everything, man. It needs to tell me right now how to win.
We just did it. I used my ability and it killed him.
Far out,
Oh
man.
my God.
Are you gonna apologize now? Crushed emeralds, that's good. They lost their way, man.
Cypress says, "Oh shit, game's only 4 hours long. Put an impossible boss."
Impossible. Did
Yeah.
you play Sonic?
That's exactly right. It's exactly
Sonic
what
the Hedgehog 1 and 2?
40
Did you play
minutes to beat
Sonic the
final
Hedgehog
boss.
3?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
you're a gamer, dude.
God, what a horrible misstep this game is. What a horrendous misstep and a horrible future for the 2D Sonic games if this is what it's going to be. They had a marvelous entry with Sonic Mania.
Oh, get over
Why
Sonic
did they
Mania,
do
man.
this? Right? Like, why did they do this? I just don't even understand it. It's almost like they had no actual understanding of what made Sonic Mania so good and why people
Yet,
loved it.
you know,
'Cause this
they
game
probably
was
just
silly
didn't know
and
what
this is like
Sonic was.
Sonic 4 Part 2.
They didn't know
Rather
what Sonic
than
was. What's
Mania
Sonic, man?
Part 2, which is what
It's not
everyone
2D,
wanted.
2D throw. Shit, man.
What
It's
a
not 2D,
horrendous
though.
outing.
Yeah, it's not. It's like,
Right.
what, 2.5?
The thing is, there's times when it shines. There literally are good parts of the game.
Yeah, that was a really bad
You know,
stutter. I apologize.
The
That was
problem is that they're
embarrassing.
overshadowed by the bad parts. The
Mm.
tediousness of the first
No,
three levels.
Banana Jones,
The-
Sonic
the
Mania was a
soundtrack
2D
at half the
game.
time does not resonate with Sonic audiences.
I thought you were talking about this one.
Like,
Isn't this 2.5?
A lot of these tracks did not kick it for me. You know what I'm saying?
He's talking about the one that had
I
the
know what
retro
you mean.
style.
This was so bad.
I did like Sonic Mania,
Wow.
but it's not the same team, dude. It's not.
Sadly, like I would say, I probably enjoyed this game maybe a third of the time to half of the time I was playing.
So you're just gonna cry
That's
about it the whole time,
And
huh?
That's not what you want to hear for a full retail price.
You know how often I enjoy DSP streams? Roughly 5 to 10% of the time, if even that. Probably even less than that. Probably 3 to 5.
And everything about the game is inferior to the one from 5 years ago.
Made by a different company,
Like,
or
oh
a different team, dude.
God. I guess you don't. Sonic Superstars is insanely inferior to Sonic Mania in pretty much
Yes,
every
it
way.
is. It's a different team.
They completely missed out on the whole spirit
Oh my god.
of what the game was supposed to be.
DSP in a rock band with
Music's
wings and
inferior, the
LTG.
gameplay
Who's on
elements
what
are
instrument?
inferior, the stages are
Obviously,
inferior,
Chris
the
Chan
boss
needs to be on
fights are
vocals.
infuriating with no checkpoints. They screwed the entire game up. All they had to do was follow and improve upon the example that the previous team had done with Sonic Mania.
Sonic Mania did
Instead,
not have
they
checkpoints
went
in the
and tried
boss
to make
battles, if I remember
another
correctly.
Sonic 4, which no one liked. And this game feels exactly like that.
Wings,
It's just
drum,
not
LTG bass.
nearly
Oh yeah.
as
That
good
makes
as the
sense. Bass
predecessor,
players never get any
yet
chicks.
It costs
Neither
twice
does
as much.
drummers, though.
It's a $60 game. It's a complete and utter ripoff. I cannot recommend this game to anyone.
Yep.
Maybe if this game one day goes
This
on
game's
Game Pass
banned.
or one of these
I never want to hear
services,
anything about this game ever
I would
again.
not
If I
recommend
hear
that
anything
people
about this
spend
game,
$1 on this game.
brush his gyms.
It's just not worth it.
Yeah,
It's
he did.
far
He said he
inferior.
used to sing in
I
school.
want them
I'm sure
to make a
much to
Sonic Mania
everyone's
2.
displeasure.
I don't want them to make Sonic Superstars. I don't want them to make Sonic 5. This is bad. This is a bad misstep because where Sonic Frontiers went last year is a good first step in the 3D direction. This is a step backwards in the wrong direction.
What about
It's a
DSP streams? Can we
monstrously
say those are a
inferior
step
game.
backwards?
And I wouldn't recommend
DSP should
I
get
would
drunk
say if you're
again.
a fan
This
of 2D
this
Sonic,
new
you should
modern
skip it.
Phil, I don't like
That's
him at
a
all.
frustrating mess that really is uninspired. And
I think
don't
he
know what
was
they
an
were thinking
Inquirer at one point.
Besides,
He said that he did,
cashing in on the Sonic
theater.
game. It's really sad. Anything for this, right?
All right, well that was really stupid. Apparently the game's broken because he couldn't win immediately. And there were no checkpoints, even though Sonic games normally don't have checkpoints at bosses. Ever, actually. Not that I know of. He makes complaints about things and then doesn't have anything historical to base it on. But then he says it's the modern era, so what? Oh, that was really loud. DSP drama segment, ranting about drama, and this is probably about the SS Sniper, if I understand this correctly. I saw the first couple seconds. I was like, oh, this is about the SS Sniper dude. Or lady. Whatever.
Shit for brains. Thanks for the $2 tip. Yes, I
Yeah, they didn't have
about
ones between boss phases. No, you're
YouTubers
correct. That's what I'm
mocking
talking about.
YouTubers and being horrible to each other and demanding that each other be removed from the platform and all kinds of shit.
How's he going to make this
I
about
will
himself?
say this, ladies and gentlemen, I am incredibly happy to have been staying out of all kinds of drama
Nice.
recently. Have you not noticed that there is no drama whatsoever going on
What?
around here? None. Absolutely not. People try. Oh, they try to bait me into it all the time. Absolutely they do. They'll ask me a question about another YouTuber. They'll ask me a question to talk about this or that. What do you think about this with Boogie? What do you
That's
think
not
about
exactly fair. Because people can ask DSP about anything, and DSP could always just give no answer or say, I don't really have a thought on this. It's DSP again saying that people bait him into being an idiot, which is what, first graders say. Teacher, Billy made me do this. He made me do this. He made me fight him in the parking lot. I don't know. Where do kids fight? Yeah. In the playground. He made me do this. DSP, no one makes you do anything. You do it yourself. If you're asked a question, hey, what do you think about Boogie? And you go off on Boogie, we didn't make you do that. That's you, man.
this with this person? I'm like, nope. Absolutely not. I am not taking your bait.
And you're banned.
I want nothing to do with these people. Absolutely nothing. Remember, I am on an island. The island of Phil. I live here by myself.
The island of
Community,
Phil.
Watch what I do here.
Ugh.
And that's it. I want nothing.
Billy
to do
made
with
me
these
say hateful
fucking
slurs.
people.
Exactly.
Nothing.
It was his
I want
fault.
left
You should
alone
ban him.
because they're all nuts. Seriously, they're all fucking crazy. They all want to constantly be railing at each other and attacking each other. And
There's some sort of weird YouTube orgy going on?
Wagons against each other and doing all this horrible shit, right? I've had enough. I really had enough.
DSP's had
So,
enough.
Earlier this year, you know what happened. You guys know all about all the nonsense that happened with an interview and trying to pull me into a podcast and trying to pull me into
Trying
this
to
and that.
better my
And I
life.
said, enough is fucking enough. If anything, all this is shown is that all these people are all in it for themselves. All they care about is their own personal gain, very short-term personal gain. Because if anything, what they realize now...
By the way, we started off talking about SS Sniper Wolf indirectly. And it's turned into everyone's bullying me. Everyone's mean to me. The podcast was all about a setup for me. And no one is ever in my corner. Except multiple people were in his corner throughout that interview. In fact, everyone on the interview was in his corner. DSP was just trying his best to find a new corner to put himself in. And then look at the opposing side and say, see, they're all against me. No, Craig gave you an out. Adam tried to give you an out. Hell, even, what's his name? Keem, he didn't even necessarily try and give you an out, but he pointed out that that he's a human too. And that DSP seems to just think that he's elevated above everyone. And that was on his side. That was on DSP's side to try and bring him back to reality. Nope, everyone was against me. It was all a scam. They all tried to hurt me, Phil, on the island of Phil.
Is that drama style shit is
I could see
very
DSP
flash
saying
in
the
the
trolls
pan,
maybe.
instant, you know,
They made me.
gratification
They
style
made
attention
me
had to
miss
go
his
to
blood
it.
work.
The moment that the drama side dies down, these people are no longer pertinent. No one gives two fucks about
All
them
right.
anymore. It doesn't matter how many YouTube boxing matches they do. It doesn't matter how many fucking, political rants they go on.
Who are we
It doesn't
talking about,
matter-
by the way?
And I'm talking about a lot of people.
Oh, yeah. A lot of people are doing boxing matches.
A lot of people.
Shut
this
up,
year
DSP.
that have
Quit
tried to
playing
pull
around.
Me into stuff. They've outright threatened me. I got threatened
From
this
who?
year. With all kinds
Who?
of shit. It's like, are you out of your mind?
Who
I'm like,
threatened you?
Literally just sits right
An island with
here
volcanoes he set off himself. Yeah, it's like
and just
Scientology.
plays games and talks with you guys about silly stuff every day. Why on earth, of all the people on the planet, to go after this threat?
That's
why would
very
you
funny,
threaten
Rebound.
me? You see me as a threat that you have to threaten.
Who's threatening
me?
you?
Me.
Who threatened you?
Joe Nobody, Mr. 300 views on a
Yeah,
stream.
Mr. Pathetic. He's Mr.
Think
Pathetic
I'm
when
a
he
threat.
needs to be.
You have to come and threaten me, right?
You dare threaten me? Why don't you come into my gated community and
People are
let me
just out of
arrest
their
you?
minds. They are. They're fucking nuts.
You are.
know?
You are.
And if
You are
anything,
right. These people who you
the
are.
fact that when I pulled
Sorry.
out of all
These
that
people
drama,
who he's imagining are indeed
right?
nuts.
The fact that they continued and tried to keep pulling me back in is just absolutely crazy, and I think it should be representative of how those people are.
Who are
versus
these
me.
people who keep trying to bring him into things? Craig has moved on. Adam has moved on. Keem has moved on. LTG has moved on. Who exactly is trying to bring DSP back into anything? What? Wings has long since moved on. He doesn't give a crap about you, DSP. Boogie doesn't give a crap about you, DSP. You're completely alone, and yet you think there's a conspiracy against you. That's extra sad. I guess the trolls, but who else? No one.
I want nothing to do with that. I just want to make content. for
All right,
my
you do that,
community
man.
And have a good, chill time with all of you every day. Those people, the only attention they can ever get for themselves is to create more drama. So anything they can do to create drama.
Okay,
they will do.
seriously, I'm going to ask chat, do any of you know what threats he was talking about? What threats did he receive? I don't get that. Yeah, Boogie has his own issues with his daughter. His daughter with the 6 head? It's not a 4 head. I don't remember any threats this dude received. He got threatened with the opportunity to make 50 grand. Okay, that's a pretty horrible threat. Because what you're saying is that I'm going to take away your ability to beg. That is a bad threat. Oh, Keem saying he will talk to people. That's not a threat, though. Unless you think it's a threat, DSP. That's kind of odd that you would think that's a threat.
Because that's their popularity. They don't have anything creative. They don't have anything positive or
Yeah,
constructive
DSP
to offer
only
to
ever
create,
acted like an
besides
internet
bringing
tough
down
guy.
Others or self-degrading themselves for the sake of clickbait views. So I have nothing to do with any of that shit. You know what I mean? I let them be. And, I don't want anything to do with this YouTuber's doxing this one and yelling at this one and screaming at this one and creating this situation and that situation. Let them all do it forever. I don't care. I have nothing whatsoever to fucking
Oh,
do
yeah.
with those
That
people.
was a threat.
Nothing whatsoever,
Huge threat.
And if anything,
Forgot about
what
that,
you
Lux.
can see is everything that I've said over the years is true. Everything that I've ever said about this stuff is always correct. But people don't want to believe dark side.
Yeah, because that's wrong, DSP. What have you said in recent memory that's true about anything, DSP? The only times you're ever right about anything are times when it's accidental or when everyone already agreed with you and you're late to the party, or things that were extremely obvious to everyone in the room. DSP's never really been right about anything risky. You know, he's never taken a risk in being right. You just got finished shitting on Sonic, so you're right about stuff, right?
Me into a negative meme, so they he's a clown, he's a joke.
You don't.
What he's talking about. Everything I've said about this shit is always correct.
Oh yeah, right? It is. Man, this dude's on some heavy coke tonight.
Earlier this year, I was repeatedly
when?
Threatened about a
That's
podcast.
A threat.
Correct? Which I never had any intention of ever being
being
a part of.
offered. You're holy shit! I thought you were joking for a second. That's his threat. Hey DSP, would you like an opportunity?
Oh my god, don't kill me! I'm calling the police. That's a threat. You're threatening me.
So you don't want to be on the podcast then?
He just said it again! I'm fearing for my life over here.
Right? Then I was offered to be a part of a different kind of podcast.
Repeatedly
That
threatened.
was going to be way more positive than this toxic one. And I said I would consider it. Then the whole thing flipped on its head and I was attacked by the people who wanted me in the podcast. What happened? You know, they're just out of their minds, these people. All right?
That didn't happen either. No one attacked DSP. No one. The closest it ever came to being attacked is when Adam got a little frustrated with DSP's game playing and, you know, kind of went off a little bit. But that's really not even close to the range of what DSP has gone off on people about. So is DSP attacking people when he yells at people? No. He's just, you know, he's frustrated. He's venting his frustrations. It's just been a long day. Cat hit me with a branding iron. Jasper puked all over the kitchen floor and I was sleeping there. You know, it was tough. It was stressful. So I had to yell at you. I had to. But Adam isn't allowed to get frustrated with me. That's bullshit. That's not fair. I did nothing wrong.
Anyway, it's this simple. Everything I've said is true.
Yeah, mobility Mary, exactly.
I said the whole reason that any podcast was ever going to work is because I was part of it.
Yeah.
That's it. I was the
yes, you are the prime clown.
Because I'm the one who sits here and does a podcast.
No, that's not the reason. No, that's
who I know could direct.
No. Oh my god, no. Holy shit, this dude is sucking his dick so bad. We need to report these streams for masturbation on stream. How's it going, AMAC? No, it's not. Those things don't fall apart because you're not present because DSP has to guide the ship. DSP is the captain. That's bullshit, DSP. That's not the reason why. It's because you're the Giga Clown. You are the Alpha Prime Super Clown. And if you're not in the picture, you only have a bunch of sub-clowns. And quite frankly, they don't have the amount of stupidity to manifest something really special between them. They can manifest their own stupidity. But DSP needed to direct the ship. Okay, DSP. You know what? We'll let you believe that. That's what Keemstar should have done. He should have tried to convince DSP like it was his idea. And say, hey man, you know, I'm a really bad businessman. I don't know how to do anything. I basically like lied and cheated my way to the top, but I need an actual businessman. Do you know anyone with a business degree who could like run this lolcow podcast?
Well, you know what? I think I might know a guy who's pretty qualified. I'll have to check in with him, maybe see if he's busy or not.
Is that what it was? Is that the approach that Keem should have gone with? God, this dude's ego is insane.
So they tried to do a podcast without me. Where is it?
By the way, he's not addressing drama. He doesn't address drama. He's addressing drama right now. He's shitting on this podcast. That's drama, DSP. But I don't address drama.
Where is it? Where is the podcast? Doesn't exist. You know? So, fuck them. That's why I want nothing to do with any of these people.
This
Let
dude.
them all go off the deep
Christian is... Yeah, that's true,
BR
BR Joe.
For themselves, they really don't care about the success of anyone else outside of their own bubble. They're all self-preservation people, and they can't see past the tip of their own nose.
When has DSP ever been concerned about other people's success? When? Can any of you name me a time when DSP gave two shits about anybody else's success? DSP has never been anything but a source of intense envy and anger about people's success. Even people who've done nothing to him. He hated them for the fact that they existed and they were successful and he was not. He reviled people like Maximilian Dude, even though Maximilian Dude did nothing to DSP. Ever. DSP hated him. PewDiePie, at the beginning, did nothing to DSP. Ever. DSP hated him. Jacksepticeye, all these characters, they never did anything to DSP, and he hated them. I could understand hating Keem, maybe. I could understand that. But this dude swings first all the time and then says, dude, why are they swinging back? I didn't even do anything. Which reminds me of the kids that I work with. That's juvenile delinquent behavior. You instigate a fight and then say, whoa, why are you mad at me? I didn't even do anything. I was just playing around. You need to learn how to take a joke. You need to learn how to not take yourself so seriously. You need to learn how to let me talk about your mother as though I had sex with her recently. And you need to work on you. I didn't do anything. That's DSP's whole personality. But he wants to shit on people for not wanting people to succeed. DSP, they wanted you to succeed. But they pointed out accurately that you stand in the way of your own success all the time. And that's not something you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear, you know what, Phil? We've been doing this interview, and we thought about it. And you know what? You're right about everything. The trolls should probably put guns in their mouths. Keem, we're going to go ahead and behead him right here on stream. And you know what? Here's a bunch of money. Here's, you know what? I got the money in my wallet. Here's this. Here's a bunch of money. And also, you did nothing wrong, and you should just keep on keeping on. Whatever you're doing right now, it's working. We love your content. We love the React channel. We love how you yell at your viewers. It's very enriching. Just keep it going. And DSP would say, oh, thank you. Finally, a positive interview for once.
Let them do what they want to do. Let them leave me the fuck alone.
Exactly, Lord DS Parody. You know, this dude could have gotten paid to do nothing.
People who I have never said
which is his dream.
Negative thing about ever in my entirety on who I want nothing to do with any of them. You know, what's crazy is that there's these people who I have never said a single negative thing about ever in my entirety on the internet. In fact, I've only said things but praise or positive things, and even they go out of their way to say negative shit about me.
Can you name who he's trying to talk about here? I don't understand who he'd be referring to. Who is he praising? And I'm willing to bet that DSP has memory hold the actual sequence of events. How it actually goes is exactly like Hideo Kojima. He starts off shitting all over Hideo Kojima. He's a piece of shit. He's a pervert. He's stupid as hell. He doesn't know how to make video games. He's a pretentious asshole. And he doesn't know what he's doing. And he's so high on himself. He's so narcissistic. He has to have his name 50 times in the credits. He's human garbage. But then he changes his mind and says, well, actually, what he went through when Konami fired him, I understand that, man. I got fired from my helicopter job and bullshit like that. And then he turns around. But he never really acknowledges that he shit on the person first. He might coyly throw it out there, but then you see this exact moment where he says, oh, well, you know, there are these people that I never shit on. That never happened where DSP didn't shit on someone and they just started laying into him. Except for maybe, I guess, people like me or other detractors and whatnot. But famous content creators, never happened. I can't think of a single time that happened. Maybe the dude who said that DSP was an infamous rage quitter. Maybe, I guess I could see that one, or maybe Super Best Friends. But, you know, Super Best Friends, they were just operating on bad information, DSP. That's not their fault. Because, you know, it's not his fault when people operate on bad information about him.
What? Fuck them. I want nothing to do with them. Let them
Speaking of doing boring things, I've hatched 600. Still haven't gotten your shiny. Damn, that's some bullshit, man.
There's nothing I can do about that, right? I mean, let them go.
Yeah, big ass check. You gotta take it to a big bank.
In their own bubbles, I have nothing to do with them and their bubbles of bullshit, right? Really. I just have nothing to do with this at all. I'm done with it.
I don't want their bubbles. I want mine. My bubble is better.
To make fun gaming content, to do some current events, you know, to talk it up and have a good time.
You don't talk to your audience. You hate your audience.
By the way, if you haven't noticed, I never have myself involved with these other people's drama and bullshit. And this is why. You know, this year was a case in point. People, oh, why don't you branch out? Why don't you try this? Why don't you try that? Yeah, look how it worked out. Right? The moment I even considered it, it just completely extrapolated.
Extrapolated? You used your words incorrectly, man.
So, I'm just never going to waste time on this shit ever again. There's just no point. I'm happy where I am.
Wow, you're keeping count. That's
And
wild.
it's funny too, because as I told you guys,
Yeah, I don't
still-
understand that either, BR Joe. How is he going to say I divorce myself from drama while engaging in drama? You know who really divorces himself from drama? The people who never bring it up ever. But DSP does this, and I don't understand how stupid this dude is. And I think it has to be some sort of act. Because it reminds me of whenever he would say something like, well, I'm not even going to address what the troll said. Like this one right here, he said this. I'm not even going to address that. You just did. You literally just addressed what he said. But I don't understand what DSP's logic is. How does he not think that he's addressing it? Oh, because he didn't go into a long-ass spiel about it. But you still acknowledged its existence, which is still bad enough. So you addressed it. I know, Irie. It's the only solution that I can think of for how this guy is so stupid is that it's a very deep cover act. Because there's no way you can be this dumb. How? Explain yourself, Phil.
Get contacted by people who say, "Oh, Phil, I want you on."
I love your content, Phil. Join my interview.
Let's do an interview. But by the way, I did an interview in March. The interview covered all the drama topics everyone was interested in. I'm done. I have literally nothing else to say about any of those topics that were discussed in March. If you want my answers on those topics, you can watch that podcast from March. In perpetuity, forever, those are my answers. They're never going to change. Now, if you want to talk about anything else that wasn't discussed in that podcast, including maybe criticism of me as a content creator, or talk about the gaming as a whole, how gaming has changed, YouTube and streaming and anything, copyright issues, any of this shit that I'm involved in, that I have a wealth of knowledge that I can share with you.
Why can't he do that about SS Sniper? Because all people are asking is, what are your thoughts on this? And it's DSP's opportunity to shit on YouTube. Why wouldn't he take that? He loves shitting on YouTube.
Oh, it just goes to show that YouTube just doesn't take anything seriously. Because if YouTube took things seriously, all these trolls would have been dragged out in front of the public square and shot in the head. But YouTube just doesn't care. They just don't care. And this is nothing more than another example. Why don't they ban her? Why don't they kill her alongside Tevin? See? They just don't care.
Come on, DSP. You would have loved to go on that rant.
I'm more than willing to go on
enjoy
a
them.
podcast and
It
talk
is
about that.
rapidly
I just don't
falling
wanna talk
apart.
about the same fucking drama every time. So that's that.
What?
And guess what? Every single person, when I tell them that, they disappear.
Not
Because
not
they're
really.
interested in his drama. They don't have anything to add. They don't have any fucking.
I think
content.
also another reason why people disappear when they hear that is they realize this dude's crazy, and you're not getting through to this dude. That might be part of it.
All they do is they regurgitate drama to get clickbait views on their garbage. So they want nothing to do with me because I don't have anything to do with drama. I'll talk about any topic you want. I have lots of lots of knowledge, lots of experience. Lots of stuff to offer to any kind of
That's all it
discussion.
knows.
They don't want to discuss anything intelligent. They want drama. So that's why I'm not in anyone's podcast, and I won't be. No one is interested in that. So, yeah. So I'm done.
By the way,
Like I said,
no one is interested in that. But see, DSP thinks he's right about the side scrollers. He's right, but only half right. For one thing, he's right that the side scrollers didn't end up turning out to be turds in their own right. That's true. However, turds in their own right can still expose other turds. That's kind of how I feel about Keemstar in general. I find Keem to be rather obnoxious, and I don't really like the guy. He doesn't need my approval, so what does that matter? But he does a good job of calling out fellow turds, such as DSP or Wings or whoever. And so that's how it is that, the side scrollers can still be pieces of crap on their own, but still call out DSP. But when he heard that, that was their biggest stream ever, or their biggest thing ever, he kissed his own ass and said, see, it's because I was there. It's because I was there. You're half right, DSP. Because you're hilarious when you flail around and try desperately to get people to believe your nonsense. When you're up there failing your ass off and pissing your pants in front of the whole school, people want to see that. People want to laugh at it. People want to point at you and laugh because you're a joke, dude. You're a bad joke.
said that's it. I don't care about YouTubers.
Adam's all right.
Don't care.
He's
I'm done
okay.
with that.
Of them
so
all,
far
he's probably the
removed
least
from
annoying
this
of them.
Fucking vortex of horse shit. I want nothing to do with these idiots. Nothing. Let them all fucking spin in the toilet together and get flushed.
There you
at
go.
the same time.
Turds.
It's like they say,
Why?
I am the rock against which everything splashes.
Oh, wow.
And as everyone else erodes and falls away, I'm still here. 15 years, guys. And I'm still here, and I'm still the same guy, and I still make the same kind of content.
Not fully
and I
the
still
same.
love what I do, while everyone else out there has had to change or fail. I'm still here.
That is not something splendid, though. That's actually really sad. What you're saying, DSP, is that I have managed to survive by not actually thriving at all. DSP is the horseshoe crab of the evolutionary world. DSP scuttling around on the bottom of the ocean floor saying, yeah, I never had to change. Yeah, well, you never flew. You're never going to be a cheetah. You're never going to be a rhino. You were never anything. Every one of those people who, soared up high in the sky, they used their energy and burnt out. And that's why I get really mad when I think about when he was shitting on Super Best Friends when they broke up. Super Best Friends put a lot of energy into their work. They put a lot of time into their work. They put a lot of networking into their work. They put a lot of shit into their work. And so that's why eventually that just kind of conflicts and rubs against each other, and eventually it falls apart, is because great ambition eventually burns itself out. Whereas DSP is a man who could never be called ambitious, ever. So no wonder he's still around. He's got nothing to burn up. He's got no energy to burn up. This dude is driving in first gear his whole life. Yeah, of course other cars are going to run out of gas. They're driving further and faster.
So, to them it's a meme. To them it's a meme that Phil outlives everyone. It's not a meme.
It is a meme.
It's a fucking fact.
I mean, facts can be based on memes and vice versa.
You know? At this point, that is who I am. My existence on the internet is the guy who's been here.
Yeah,
for
it's
15 years,
endurance.
still not going
Endurance is not the
and
factor. It's
still
luck for sure.
Making the content and it's still going on.
And the fact that
right? I still make a
he
living
makes
doing it. So
he makes it because he's nothing.
I think that's something to be proud of. And you can meme it as much as you want, but it's still true, right? How many more people will be
the roach
fall apart, be erased, and go fade into obscurity? And I'm still here.
Who is?
Right?
Oh, people are going to fall into obscurity while you're still here. The man who's only went from obscure to obscure to obscure. The person whose only knowledge or the only reach that he has is as a clown. But those jokers, they're obscure. Those people who went to go do nothing, they're obscure. Let's go check on an obscure person if you don't mind, DSP. I'm gonna check on this real quick. Let's see. Yeah, let's go to Matt McMuscles. I like using him as an example. Yeah, this dude used to be a part of this. I don't know if you guys ever heard it. It was called Super Best Friends. I mean, look at how obscure this dude is now. What, 376,000 views. So obscure. Look at this. 213,000 views on Clay Fighter. Yeah, man, get good. Get back to me when you're at views like this. Well, what are some good views, DSP? Let's see, 113 views. Now that's, 52 views? Now we're talking. Man, look at all this. This is not obscure. This shit's high end. Dude, DSP can't even crack 1,000, but he wants to shit on other people for being obscure. What a butthole. God damn.
All right.
How's it going, KB?
So, anything else you guys want to talk about today? Hopefully,
exactly, Sonic. He's trying desperately to try and salvage this, and some DSP throws down the reverse Uno card when he's already lost, because that's what he thinks it is.
Oh, well, I play the reverse card. You actually lose.
No, that's not how that card works.
Yeah, yes it is. It reverses, so you're the loser. Fucking idiot.
That's not how the card works. Yeah, the What Happened series is fun. What I really like about a comparison between Matt McMuscles and DSP is that, ironically, Matt McMuscles does all the things that DSP thinks he's doing, which is cool to have that baseline. For example, whenever you watch any of Matt McMuscles stuff, I know a lot of people have their own individual problems with him in his own ways, which is fine. Everyone has problems with anybody. But if you watch, say, Saints Row, what happened. He's going to tell you why it is that the game failed. Now, how would DSP tell you how Saints Row failed?
Well, the game's like fucking not very good, and it fucking sucks, dude. And like the gameplay's trash. And what were the devs even thinking? Wow, they didn't know how to make a good game.
That's not insightful commentary on game development. It's nothing. It's just half-assed opinions. Whereas if you watch Matt McMuscles, he does actually do research on it. He gets interviewer quotes. Sometimes he gets sources, like people who were actually involved in the game development. They talk to him, or he gets press releases and stuff. He actually finds all this stuff and then compiles his video. So he does what DSP thinks he's doing. And he also does that with the fighting game series. He breaks down why certain games are bad from technical standpoints. DSP would play Clay Fighter.
Well, the combat isn't very good, and it like looks bad.
No, that's nothing, man. That's trash. That's not an opinion. Yeah. Oh, and another thing this dude does, this Matt McMuscles dude. Let's see if I can find a good example of this. It's not really worth it. But he does collaborations with people who are respected in the industry. For example, he does a couple collaborations with this guy. What was his name? I think he was a pro tournament player. Justin something or other. He did a collaboration with that guy. And Maximilian Guy or something like that. You know, super obscure people. Nobody's heard of these guys. But DSP is the gamer, man. He has to hold the record for worst views to sub ratio of all time. Yeah, I would imagine he would be up there, for sure. Sir Wong. Yes, that's the gentleman. Usually he cracks over 100k on the first playthrough and then drops hard after the... Yes. The only views he ever really gets is when he's being a complete shithead and getting bodied. And then he hates that. He hates his appeal. Okay. Sorry, I got really intense about that. I don't like how this dude can call everyone obscure when this dude can't even crack 100. He's got 91 viewers in his stream right now. I thought you were a big person, dude. Let's check out some... Wooly does streams, doesn't he? I want to see what his stream numbers are at. Nah, it's not worth it. I proved my point. I could keep going on this all day. Only toxic rants and day one playthroughs get maybe 1k views. Maybe. And how many of those views are trolls? It's a typical Bethesda RPG, but since there's nothing really original and gripping about the game, most people dropped it entirely. That's not true, DSP. That's not true. Tons of streamers did. Yeah, that's because it's not really built for streaming. It's built for chilling. Oh my god, this dude messes up correlation and causation so much. It's embarrassing. People aren't playing it, therefore it flopped. No. People who play games on stream aren't playing it, therefore it flopped. The typical Bethesda formula doesn't work anymore when you have competition going all out. You know, the competition that DSP is avoiding? Baldur's Gate? That competition? Dude, DSP, you don't know what you're talking about. It's very simple. You suck at the game, therefore you're angry. He makes so much shit up. It's so embarrassing. Josuke, my day is going all right. DSP is being a shithead in chat. Why isn't he on stream right now talking about this? I wonder what percentage of his subscriber number is dead accounts and trolls who signed up and were banned but never unsubbed. I'd imagine, like, ballpark, I would say 60 to 70%. And I would think, I know that's low. I know that's low, but I also think that a lot of people subscribe to DSP and then just never unsubbed in general, which is kind of what Planet Jeff is. I get the feeling, well, it's not my feeling, I was convinced of this by others, that Planet Jeff doesn't even watch DSP. He just never unsubbed. Phil judges game's popularity based on if he sees it in his Twitter feed. Yes, his extremely curated Twitter feed where he has 90% of Twitter banned. Because DSP did get a lot of subs in the beginning. He really did. And then he spammed inboxes and got really, 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 really shitty as opposed to only a couple of those reallys. So people just stopped watching him. And next you'll say, Phil, get mad that, well, Hold on, I can't quite understand. Hey, next you'll say Phil got mad that a flow passed. Well, DSP never fails to surprise me when it comes to how shitty he's going to be mad about something. Sonic, I thought for sure Sonic wasn't going to get any rage, but, you know, it did anyway. He just gives DSP his allowance every week. Yeah, it's his little stimulus check. The whole galaxy hates me now. They should have just disabled bouncy for those 5 minutes, lazy game devs, dude. Okay. I want to imagine that if Todd Howard was shown that clip and no one recorded what he was going to say, so he didn't have to be professional or, you know, whatever, this dude, Todd Howard, would shit on this guy. Easily. He'd say, wow, this guy's stupid as hell. What makes you think we're going to not have bounties in place at all times? That's idiotic. And you just started firing off grenades in the middle of basically a shopping mall. And you don't see why that shouldn't lead to problems? Is this guy playing around? Is this a joke? Yeah, Rage at Kirby. That blew me away. And then it was the Dark Souls. No one knew how to beat this game. Everyone on Twitter agreed with DSP. I think that's true, Sonic. I think that DSP's greatest benefit is that he's not more well known. I'll say that all day. If this dude even had half of the popularity that, hell, even like Maximilian Dude or whatever had, this dude would go instantly nuclear. Instantaneous implosion. Because this dude wouldn't go a day before losing all of that. So he keeps himself right where he's supposed to be. And also, DSP doesn't think about things logically, even though he's the most logical person in the world. All right, you're in a shopping mall, right? Some dude warps in and starts shooting. Another dude starts firing grenades into the crowd. You probably don't know who is the aggressor in this equation. You probably don't know who is the shooter or who is the villain in this situation. From your perspective, you've got two assholes shooting up the place. And from the perspective of the police, you've got two assholes shooting up the place. DSP doesn't see it that way. DSP sees it as, well, everyone just knows I'm the good guy, right? No, that's not realistic. Exactly, they would both be getting shot at. But DSP thinks that's bad programming. That's not realistic. DSP in the public eye would implode quicker than the challenger. Yeah, easily. I mean, look at how bad PewDiePie got it for the stupid shit that he did. Granted, he responded to things really negatively as well. I don't like PewDiePie because of his screaming and whatnot. It just didn't appeal to me when he did that stuff. I got annoyed when he started doing excuses like DSP does, and that's why I call him the PewDiePie defense, where he would say, it's not that I did it. It's that you're saying to people that I did it. That's the real evil. No, man, it's you. You did it. He said that about the getting those Indian dudes to hold up the sign that said "Kill all Jews." It's not my fault that I did it. It's your fault for telling people that I did it. No, that doesn't track at all. He can't even take responsibility for his actions in a video game where there are no stakes. Yes, it's really that sad. And I never understood why narcissists who are prone to failure feel this need to defend their dignity when they don't have any. Does he do this because he's afraid people are going to think less of him? Dude, we already think less of you. I think if you saved humanity from cancer, you would break even. What are you going to do to salvage people's perspective of you? Oh, you know what? The reason why I lost that match wasn't because I sucked. No. It's because they cheated. Okay, well, we don't think any highly of you now. Still stupid. I don't get that. I'm not a narcissist, so I don't get it. He'd still be in the red? Even if he got rid of cancer globally? It was a case of friendly fire. He took out the cancer. Yeah, he got really cranky about the TikTok thing. That's true. Man, he was yelling about it.
Clip that, idiots.
Whoa, DSP, you are very late. I guess I'll get rid of these. Hold on. Get this one out here. Bloop. Get Matt McWessels out here. I'm going to have to start watching Chris Chan if you don't show up, DSP, and no one likes that. Alright, I warned you. We're going to watch more.
Control.
Talks to the camera without singing and having other Chris's dancing around on screen. So let's go ahead and listen to that, because I think that's what everybody for these past 2 years have been wondering. What's Chris gonna say once he gets out?
What's going on here?
Now, I said a while back that he'll just completely
settle in for the final stream of the week, a chill Starfield night. Although it might not be as chill because we're in the midst of some heavy story stuff going on for the first time in ages. You know, some pretty epic stuff.
He came just in
last night that
time.
completely changed the plot of the game, and you know, I'm curious how that'll
Right,
advance
Lux, exactly.
tonight
This dude hasn't
as we
done
play
anything positive
further.
ever.
You know, right now I'm kind of in a bad spot, but I think we're just gonna fix it right away. I think we'll be able to fix
Save's
it
coming.
easily.
Snort.
Rather than me repeatedly get shot at by the UAC, I think instead we're just
Isn't it just a UC?
a little bit.
Okay, well that's a new clone already. Dude forgot the name.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. But it should be a fun
Holy shit, that
time.
might be the
It should a
fastest
good
clone
time.
change
You
ever.
guys will join me here tonight for 2 hours of chill fun. Oh man, do I need a nice
Oh,
relaxing
yeah.
stream after how
Oh, yeah.
frustrating and
Sonic
disappointing
was so
Sonic
stressful,
Superstars
man.
Was.
Man, it's like I
can't
worked at
believe
a
how disappointing it
at a
was.
construction site for
I can't believe they
several
charged
hours.
$60 for it. Wow. That was a really bad way to start this.
Oh, man, I'm
new
so
week, to be
stressed,
honest.
man.
Like I was
Just worn out and
incredibly
beaten up.
surprised
You know what I'm
at the
saying?
product they put
Ah,
out
it's
and
been
how
a long
subpar it
day.
was. And I'm happy now to be moving on to newer stuff this coming Friday, hopefully.
Snort. Jesus Christ, man.
So yeah.
You need some
yeah.
water?
Honestly, if you want to see the end, man, I would say out of the entire 6 hours I played Sonic Superstars, I probably enjoyed myself 2 hours. 2 hours.
I don't
was
care
good.
if you enjoyed
And the
yourself,
rest of it was
DSP.
not good. Some of it was way subpar, boring, and some of the boss fights, 2 of them in particular, were very poorly designed, with no
Yes.
checkpoints, and really
Man,
annoying.
what is with this
Either
dude's obsession with
instant death or
checkpoints? I mean, I know
first
why.
where you
It's
have no
because
idea
it
what's
helps
coming, so
losers
you're
like
going
him
to die,
succeed.
And then they make you do the whole fight from the beginning. And it's
He
just
wants
an
millions of
annoying thing.
checkpoints at all times.
They really
Yeah,
lost
oh
their
yeah,
way.
Sonic had
It's like
tons
they
of checkpoints
ignored
before.
all the groundwork laid by Sonic Mania and made something completely different that's way subpar compared to Sonic Mania.
Snort. Damn, that was a powerful
That
one.
just drives me nuts. So, anyway, the finale is live.
Yeah,
right
he's
now.
going
You
to
can
save
watch it
scum.
on
He's going to
channel,
go backwards.
And we're actually done with
Because
the game. Yes,
he's
you
all
can believe
about
it. We're
making
done with
people
it.
live with the
6
consequences
hours.
of their
That was the
actions,
entirety
except
of the
him.
game.
Obviously. That's stupid.
That's lame. And yeah, I'm pretty disappointed with how that turned out. So, I'm looking forward to hopefully better stuff this Friday. Seriously. How was dinner? It was good. We had, get this, bison burgers. I've talked about
Hold on a
these for
second.
years and years. how
Isn't
good bison
checkpoints
burgers
just
are.
save scumming?
We actually saw them.
If you
in the
think about it,
grocery,
it kind
in
of
the
is.
freezer. At my local grocery store, they sell them.
So this dude wants
on a whim, why don't we
checkpoints
just try them?
24/7,
We had them for dinner,
but
and they
also
were
hates save
ridiculously
scumming.
good.
It's fundamentally the same
Super duper
thing.
good. The only bummer was we forgot to buy lettuce and tomato.
Because
so we had,
if
like,
there
all
wasn't
the
a checkpoint,
condiments,
you would just
but
start
we had
over
no
from the
lettuce
beginning
and
of the
tomato
game,
to put on
right?
the burger, and it's like, dude, it was missing lettuce and tomato. It needed it bad. But outside of that, it was super duper good. We had a good dinner.
Bison burgers.
So, very lean meat and almost no fat whatsoever. They cook really
Yeah,
fast
exactly.
because of
Devilish
that.
face. It's really
The
annoying.
flavor is outstanding.
Checkpoints aren't enough. He wants the rollback system in all games, like
Anyway,
the retro games he plays.
um,
Yes, exactly.
Let's see here.
He wants time rewind also. Everything should be like SSX tricky.
Is the week going by slow waiting for Spider-Man 2? No,
Ne-
not for
never,
me. The week's
Epion.
been moving
To my knowledge,
at a
never.
decent pace
But they
for me.
lost their way.
Would I go back to play older Sonic games like Adventure 1 and 2?
Yeah,
I
and
already
you
have.
shit all
I already
over 'em.
played Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. I already
You were terrible at 'em.
played Sonic 06. The only Sonics I haven't played, I don't think I ever played Sonic and the Secret Rings, and I never played Sonic Unleashed. And wasn't there one where he was a
Yeah,
knight?
Sonic the
Something
Black
like
Knight.
that?
Yeah, those are Wii games, DSP. You
I
can't
think.
play those.
So, anyway, I haven't played some, but I already played some of those older ones.
Yeah, it's true, Banana Jones. He did mention before that he's had bison burgers.
No, bison burger is not a Street Fighter recipe. Bison burger is a burger made of bison meat.
You can't
Actual
eat cats,
animal bison.
Ken.
It's very different
I'll
from
count
meat
it anyway.
from a cow. It's actually,
it's funny.
in my opinion, tastier and much healthier because there is almost no fat. It is pure protein and is packed with flavor.
Packed with
It's super
juiciness. Snort? Holy shit, dude. Is that the bison coming up?
Slayer, I was just about to read your message and you retracted it. Now I can't read it.
Slayer did a rollback netcode
There
on
you
his
go.
own message.
He says, based on what you have left for Starfield, you have the main story. Yes, and people are saying maybe 4-6 hours.
Yeah, the main story is pretty quick.
2 factions left. Yeah, there's the Crimson Fleet and Ryujin, who I didn't even interact
I
with.
gotta get a job there.
And 3
I don't know why that
companions
made me
left.
laugh so hard.
Samco, that would
I
be,
gotta apply for a job at
what's her
Ryuji.
name? The
I
first
feel
woman
like
you run
that's
into, I
a
can't even
source of
remember her name
memes.
anymore because I haven't dealt with her in so long. And then the new woman who I just recruited, right?
Yes, the
Okay.
new woman. What's her name?
And that's it, right? And then everything else is just kind of side content that's locational, based on where you are in the universe, right? That's right. Has the weather cooled off? Oh yeah, it's
Oh,
cool.
yeah.
I just need this to air out. It was so warm this afternoon. I just need
Wait,
this
it was so
to air
cool,
out
but
and
now
it'll
it's
go over the
warm.
next couple
That's not
of
making any
hours. That's
sense.
good. No, I don't watch Angry Joe. I've literally never seen a single.
That's
one of
not
his
true.
reviews, so I have not seen his review of
Okay,
Starfield.
maybe he didn't say.
Have I tried boar meat?
Let me
before? I have
correct
not,
myself.
Radical Jaws. Never tried that.
He's watched stuff of his before. I don't know if they were reviews. So I can't really
Game
call that
Master
one.
Says, let's hope Mario Wonder's longer and better than Sonic Superstars. I can't imagine it's not. It's a first-party Nintendo game, and even the shorter 2D Mario games that they came out with around the Wii and Wii U
Hey, how's it
era
going with Roku?
were much longer than Sonic Superstars. They had the
What did he
very
have,
least were 10 to
bison?
12 hours long.
Bison
I
burgers.
can't believe
There's
how
no
short
fat
Sonic
on
Superstars
bisons
were.
at all.
What a waste. Can you refund the Sonic game? No. Nope.
He was
When you
on a
buy
huge
digitally,
food rant
like
about how
on
he's
these
lost
consoles,
weight
you
and he's
can't
healthy
refund
and doesn't
it,
eat burgers.
The only way
Well, he
you can
doesn't
refund
eat
is
like
a
I
pre-order,
don't eat
but
like
you can
McDonald's
get-
burgers.
You can refund a
You
pre-order.
know, he's
That's
got to
about
change
it.
the goal. He's got to move the goalpost a little bit there.
Power up grab drive. So
Nope.
I'm not doing that.
Nope.
We're going back and we're gonna
Nope.
reload and not aggravate.
No,
what
no,
we
no,
did.
no. I can't live with the
Man,
consequences
that's
of my
why-
actions. That's
You know,
stupid.
obviously, it was a mistake. I thought that I was gonna fight the guy, and all of a sudden, it's like, oh, you killed a bunch of fucking New Atlanteans. Well, I'm not doing that.
It's
I'm
your
gonna go back and
fault,
reload and fix
dickhead.
it, So that way we don't have to deal with grab drive.
Yeah, I don't want to actually correct things in the game that I messed up. That's stupid.
Yes, I regret buying Sonic Superstars. If I had known that's what it was, I never would.
Maybe you shouldn't buy games
everyone's
right when they
time.
come out, DSP.
So, guys, tonight, if you could support the stream, that'd be great. If you could tip me, that'd be even
The
better.
guy, yes.
You know, I have to drop a lot of money for 3
DSP
games
hasn't
the next
had a
week.
job in so long,
In
he'd
addition to
probably
that,
go to
there's
the
more games coming out in
satisfaction and ask for a
November, and I have
payment.
to pay a bunch of bills this week. And
So back in my time, we would just go meet the foreman and shake his hand. And they'd be like, I like the cut of your jib. You've got the job. Now whenever I do that, they just call security. What the fuck, dude?
You guys want to help out with members?
I want to see your CEO, damn it.
Quite a few members, as you can see. We were at over 650, and now we're down to 464. Basically,
Yeah, you're
a
bottoming
whole
out.
bunch of the gifted memberships expired, and quite frankly, because a lot of the new games have been underwhelming, people really haven't been inspired to come by
Oh,
and
that's
gift
it.
them.
It's the
So
games.
that's why
Thankfully, it's not
that's where
DSP.
we're at.
Good. I thought it may have been his fault.
So I guess we'll see.
I'm
See what
corrected.
happens, okay. Gabriel has gifted 3 memberships. Thank you, Gabriel. I really appreciate that. Let's add
throw 'em
them.
on there.
I apologize because I missed who got them. Actually, does it say here?
Yeah, I can turn him up a little bit.
So congratulations to Ernst. Congratulations to Gringo.
Wait, I actually
Poppy.
can't. He's at max.
Congratulations to Melon
Holy shit.
Dog. The 3 of you, I hope you enjoyed
I'll turn
the
myself
gifted
down a
memberships.
little bit.
Be
How about
sure
that?
to thank Gabriel for the gifted memberships, and thank you, Gabriel, for supporting the
that a
channel.
little
tonight.
better?
That is very nice of you. Thank you, thank you. Also, I got a tip tonight. I received a $5 tip to start off the night from Canadian Kerr. I sometimes will buy bison meat too, which is a little bit gamey. That's how bison meat is. Bison meat is meant to.
Yeah,
have a
but
little
there's
bit of
no
gamey
fat or
taste to
anything.
it, but it's incredibly dense and not fatty
see?
whatsoever.
No fat.
In fact, when I was cooking, it
Then
was
you're
bloody.
going to learn that
Because
nothing
it's
is
just
filtered.
blood and protein. That's it.
I'm
Like, there's
still,
no fat,
I'm still
really,
trying to
almost
learn
no
that.
fat content to it. So as you're cooking,
Every
it
once in a
doesn't
while, I
leave
think
a
that
pool of
DSP
grease
might
in
be
the
to
frying
blame,
pan.
and then I'm
It was
clearly
pretty crazy.
debunked, like an
usually
idiot.
even when I fry
And I look like a
turkey
complete
burgers,
buffoon.
There's grease all over the stovetop, and there's grease in the pan when you clean it. You know, we cooked, and when I went to clean,
Yeah, what's the
there was,
special
nothing
case doing
there.
now?
I was like, whoa.
This dude,
Like,
he's
that's
counting his
crazy.
memberships.
So I mean, it was. By the way, it was
And talking
very
about bison.
tasty and
Not
much
the
healthier.
dude, the meat. Thankfully.
So we're likely going to do it more often.
Bison
now.
has no effect
Thank you
on
to the
gout.
Blimp.
It's a little known fact.
For a super chat. I appreciate that, the Blimp. Thank you for the first super chat of the night.
Yeah, he's gonna cry about Sonic or Mario for sure. And then at the end of the year, he's gonna say all these games were on his top 10 list. These games that he shit on the whole time.
Slayer says he finished the Freestar. No, excuse me. He finished the Crimson Fleet plotline. He's left for Freestar and Ryujin and Dreyhill companion questline and main story. I'm 168 hours into the game, and you're level 42. You realize you've played it more than most people, right? Like most people.
That's
just
not
kinda
empirically true, DSP.
I'm still in there. I'm not dropping it. It's just for me. I know that people want to see most other stuff more often.
Yeah,
than
they
this, so
know
that's
that
why
it's not
I
a game
just
that's
do
really
what I
conducive
can.
to streaming, so they
Oh,
don't
man,
stream it, DSP.
You're a trooper there.
God damn, you're
You know,
stupid.
I'm glad that you're. I'll be honest with you. I'm glad you're enjoying it as much as you are.
Ice is good. Had last year, more
Perhaps
soft than
because
beef. I haven't had Bison.
Haven't played as many of these style of Bethesda games.
I always
I'm
felt
curious,
bad.
but,
I always
me as
felt
an
like they were
avid
super
fan of
endangered or
Bethesda games and
something.
Playing all the first person Fallouts, having played so many Elder Scrolls recently, this game was very
because
underwhelming.
Spaceships were all over the place in Elden Rings.
But I'm
Or
glad you're
Elden
enjoying
Ring,
it.
Elder
Elder Scrolls.
Scrolls.
Slayer. I mean, that's
Also Elden Ring.
You are probably the target demographic of who they want.
I have not watched
to
any
sell
Redemption
and
games. I want to.
offer
I
this
want
game
to watch some of his
It's good that
streams.
you
I'm
are
sure they're
enjoying it the way
hilarious.
you are. So, okay.
I want to do a stream of the other
Okay.
lolcows. He might be part of that one. He just got banned
Yes,
for a week.
Slayer,
What
I
did he
have.
do?
Thank you for
Did he
that.
whip it out?
Appreciate those.
He did, didn't he?
I get to them
And
when
it was
I can. I
massive.
can't read them right away. I'm very busy, and I try my best.
He's learning from the other lolcow, LTG.
I try my best.
Yeah, he needs a pro controller for Mario.
Witcher has become
Because,
a member.
this dude,
Thank you to Witcher. So
he needs the good hardware.
Yeah, we're not going to be auto saving. This is where everything went awry right here. So let's go back to Jemison. Yeah, let's do this.
Let's go. No, that's not going to work, DSP. That's not going to work because you killed those people before then. This is funny. Don't anyone correct him.
Let's see where this is.
Keep playing, DSP. You did it. Because he killed those people in the well.
All right, Slayer, you have a good night, man. Well, good morning for you. Yeah, you definitely don't want to watch this. We're in the midst of a huge major story development.
You don't want to be watching in general,
you
though,
will be
really.
spoiled. There's some crazy stuff going on.
If you can help it, don't watch this ever. What's going on in chat, DSP? Something funny? Can you even imagine?
That's why the music
Yeah,
is
because
like
you
this.
shot a bunch of people with a grenade launcher. At the end of the year, he'll put Street Fighter 6 as his favorite game, despite how he feels towards the game online. Yeah, he will. I think it would kill me if he put Baldur's Gate on the top 10.
I didn't play it, but I heard it was pretty good.
Oh man, I'm hyped, DSP. Let's do it. I'm gonna turn myself up just a little bit.
I don't have the bounty yet.
He does.
Let's find out.
He
Let's start
does.
recording and try to figure this out. Here we go. By the way,
He killed
Witcher
those
thing,
people in the
we'll never be
well,
able to add that
so
to
he
the
still has the
photo
bounty.
start.
I promise you.
I'm trying to figure out where this autosave is.
But DSP's memory is that bad. I'm also gonna count that as a new clone because he should remember that.
Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Starfield. Now,
What an
if you
absolute
watched
menace. He doesn't even
last
remember where he
session,
killed
Or
people.
if you were here last session for the live stream, we are in some serious business stuff in the plot.
I got someone
And
to charge the
basically,
stream
here's what's
channel
going on
too.
in
I
a
accidentally
nutshell.
molested a girl in
Alright,
high school,
and
and that got him
hold on.
banned? That's funny as hell.
That's toxic, though. Don't do that.
I felt the burp.
You have to say that after they do it.
So here's the deal. If you're here and you're about to get spoiled, you should probably
See,
leave.
the thing
There's
is,
some
good
major
God,
plot going
is
on.
that he's
Okay,
getting
here's
blown
what's
up
going on
right
in
out of the
plot
sky
right now.
instantaneously because of that.
We have been
Normally, I wouldn't
finding
care either.
More and more artifacts.
But he put himself
as we
in a
found
situation where it
artifacts
actually
related to
matters.
Someone
Only
or
Phil.
something that is piloting what appears to be unknown technology. And
Only this dude.
basically kind of warping in every time we try to get an artifact. They're called the Starborn. They appear to be humanoid, but they definitely have unique technology that you don't know yet. Like they're cloaking and they have this new weaponry. So basically, as we were gathering these artifacts, we got
Yeah, with a
threatened. We were
podcast.
told, oh, the eye is under attack.
The Starborn
And
showed
so
up, hey,
my
you want to be in a
mom was like,
podcast?
"Barry," and
DSP
when
had to
we
whip out the
grabbed
grenade
or at
launcher.
the eye, and it's under attack, and the game gave us a critical choice. It was either go to the eye or try to defend the Jemison because it said that someone was heading to the Jemison.
It's not
to
a lie,
attack them
though.
and
He
steal
told
all
the
the
story
artifact
before about how he
pieces.
accidentally molested
So,
a girl in high school. Oh,
As we
God.
were trying to make the decision, we
Well,
got attacked anyway.
And that's
All right?
entirely
So
worthwhile.
we held off
That's
the
completely
intruder,
worth
who
it.
was called the hunter. But then what happened was he kept following us through the
Yeah, and you
city
fired
of
grenades on
Atlantis,
him.
And I thought, oh, we'll just keep fighting him or whatever, right? Well, no, you can't. If you keep fighting him, you end up hurting.
You
all
end
this
up hurting them if you're not
collateral damage
careful,
from all these
idiot.
People, right? So it was messed up, and I was like, so what do we do? So what I've done is I reloaded, and I'm trying
All
to
right,
see
keep
where
going.
we are. I don't know. Now it looks like I'm trying to figure out here is, do we have this crazy bounty on our heads or not? If we do that, I
No, you don't, man. I swear you don't have the bounty.
Because obviously I
No. I can confirm DSP. No bounty.
You know, it was a mistake. It wasn't.
A real woman who loves DSP. Okay, that's fine.
I guess we have it. How do you even tell? How do you even tell?
Dude, I promise you don't have it. Just keep playing. It'll be really funny.
Game, how the fuck do you tell?
Come on.
I don't know. Look, it's not here.
Status?
It's not in your status.
No, dude. Right? Dude, look. You can't find it because you don't have a bounty. How are you gonna find something that doesn't exist? Come on. You're good. Oh, come on. Just do it. Just keep running.
Fine.
See? No bounty. You're good to go. No, apparently that's just your largest bounty you've ever had, DSP.
Alright, so.
Damn it.
Apparently I still have it.
Who told him?
Go back to the well. One of these is going to be the autosave before all that happens.
Bastard.
This is probably the one before it happens, right here.
I fought the hunter all the way through the quest and had no bounty because I wasn't exploding civilians the entire time. Dude, that's impossible. You have to hit innocent people. DSP did it, so that means everyone does it. You jackass. Also, DSP could have just paid the bounty there. Alright.
No. Yes. We just
and you blew up a bunch of people right here.
Okay. So now we shouldn't have the bounty. Let's check that, right? Status. Crime. Yes, we don't have it anymore. So this is before the bounty.
Yeah, they're challenges, not bounties. What the hell are you talking about?
Now we can get the hell out of here.
I don't know if he's gone, but we can't risk it. Get to the ship.
Look at the objective there. It says go to your ship. It doesn't say try and fight them in a public area. Well,
very good.
No one told DSP
that. Thanks
that.
for asking, but I'm a little busy right now with a crazy mission. Once things calm down, I swear I will talk with everyone. How are you doing? Chill night with me.
Oh, look at that.
Right now, as you can see, I'm trying to get the hell out of Dodge.
It'd be really funny if you got the bounty again somehow, by accident, and didn't notice it.
There he is.
Alright, start shooting at him, DSP. This time you'll definitely get him.
Time and space goal.
What a loser.
So as long as I don't
Wait,
attack...
Who died for him? Was it Sarah or Sam? Sam, I believe.
Just run. Which, you know me, I'm not gonna run like a pussy. I'm gonna fight, which is what I tried. You couldn't really kill the guy. His energy bar would go all the way down, and then it would just rejuvenate, and he'd get all his health back.
Yeah, DSP's not a pussy, as he hides in the bathroom.
You know, not that you would know that your first attempt. There's no way you would know that.
Yeah, there's no way that you would know something that's very obvious. I wonder if Kat knew it on the first attempt. Yeah, it really is their fault for making the NPCs capable of taking damage. It's bad game design, dude. Dude, turn down the game volume. We can't hear you.
That was just being impossible. I was running to the ship, and then immediately the UAC wanted me
There's
dead.
no UAC.
So,
there's no UAC, man. You're talking about UC.
Yeah. There he is, the hunter.
Shoot him with a grenade launcher now. There's no people around.
Predator cloaking device. You can see, and he's got a cloning device that has multiple versions of him, which is why you can't fight it. Everyone's leaving. Look, everyone's getting the fuck out of here. Everyone's like, I want to do it.
DSP's running around. We gotta get out of here. This dude's got a grenade launcher, and he'll use it.
Oh my god. What is going on? The hunter's after us. The hunter is coming. He's trying to kill us, all of us.
Yeah, he's just kind of kicking it over there, though.
So we gotta run, because there's no way to kill him right now.
He's not a pussy. He's an alcoholic. And there's the difference.
I'm not a pussy, I'll get in any fight. By the way, Jaha, I drink a lot of alcohol, so you can't beat me up.
No, we already fought him. Yorichi, we already fought him. Yorichi says, but if you don't fight him, will you not get that weapon he rewarded you with? We already did. We already fought him in the lodge.
So,
beat him in there.
there is a disconnect in DSP's brain right there.
The item he gave us was a piece of shit anyway.
DSP did kill him, quotation marks, before in the lodge. And then when he showed up a second time, that should have been your clue that this dude can't be killed. DSP, nah, I can kill him again. Let me bring out my grenade launcher. Any normal human would have figured out, oh, I can't kill this dude. He's back.
Disappointing game, insanely overpriced.
Turn down the game volume, DSP. A little high. And you exited the ship.
What's going on?
You pressed the wrong button, idiot. You're too busy complaining.
I wanted to take
You pressed the wrong button. God damn this dude. That was your fault.
What happened? I got into this
No, you
and I
did
said
not.
take off,
Do I
and
need to
instead it
rewind
kicked
this?
me out of the ship.
This dude, man. He really will never accept fault, ever.
Okay, thanks for kicking me out. Let's try this again. I like how calm Lynn is. There's no urgency or whatever. Yes, the game music is loud. I'm well aware.
I refuse to do anything about
I
it,
know
though.
it is. What would you like me to do about that? Would you like me to mute the game?
No, you could adjust the volume.
It's
You've
be
got the
loud with
sliders
music
right
going
next to you.
on. Take off.
There you go. You pressed X before DSP. You know how I know that? It's because it did X. Dumbass, man. Maybe that's a new clone. He forgot that he has Streamlabs over there. Oh wait, what's this thing over here? It's like some sort of like computer interface. It's got a bunch of knobs and sliders. I don't know what that's about. It's like little lines that move up.
So you basically run like cowards, right? You really do. You try to fight him at the lodge, he won't die, so you just
I
run
don't know,
the hell
DSP.
away.
If you're engaging a superior enemy,
is.
it's okay to run away. Joseph Joestar taught me that.
Are they aware that the music's this loud you can't hear the guy talk at all?
Do you realize you have your audio messed up?
I can barely hear it.
Yeah, I agree, Kanaki. It's very frustrating. What's the clone number? We're at 4. It should be a little higher, but I'm being kind of forgiving right now. Even though he's pissing me off again.
So there, I still got the shitty rifle.
Nice,
I'll
very
never
good.
use. There it
Shitty
is.
rifle. Cool. Yeah, you can do it at any time, too. You can press the start button and turn down the audio at any point.
We don't mean the Starborn any harm. Why are you doing this?
I was merely taking the shortest path to my destination.
I think so, Douglas Chase. I don't think he knows it. He's never in there. Adjust my audio? What, do you have ADHD or something?
Catches?
Come on.
I thought I killed you, but you keep coming back.
In case you didn't notice, I have a way of getting around on the sea.
A computer style interface. He's like a little line that goes like red sometimes. I wonder what that's about.
During some time, you should be proud.
That would be funny, Dahuman.
There's a greater purpose to all this. You might have a larger role than I realized.
Yeah, that's up there in the top 10 shittiest DSP moments for me. Because I would have never done that to someone that I cared about while they were sick. Ever. Ever. I made my mom and dad food when they were
What is
sick.
the Unity?
Because I just felt like that was the right thing to do.
We don't know
DSP?
what the Unity is. We
I
don't
know
who
you've
he
got
is,
like
but he's obviously
cancer or whatever, but my tummy be doing rumbly. And you need to do something about that, you fucking dickhead.
If he was an alien, it wouldn't have been
Food is not going
I'll
in
be
my
honest, it
mouth.
does
Do
kinda
you see the problem?
kills some of the mystery of the game. Because at first you think he's an alien or something, and then you find out, nah, he's just a guy with advanced technology. We don't know who he is.
Advanced
Well, no.
technology can
All right,
be
now we have
essentially
to go to the eye. This
alien.
is part of the story. Apparently, I still have a 500 bounty, which is hilarious. But as part of the story, we got to go to the eye and
Hey,
see what happens. Apparently,
probably
some big plot
backhanded
developments
someone.
are about to happen.
I want to see his high school yearbook. If he was in valedictorian, they'd have to have.
As you can tell, he's usually
Yeah,
always changer.
from what he
It's,
described,
it's
his
friggin'
school
the
was
same premise to
very,
Back to the
very
School. Ghostface, right? We were just friggin'
low
here,
functioning.
so
I
dumb
think
we
it's
had
the
to
nicest
fly
way I
back
can put it.
and see what happened because they attacked the
The way
eye.
he describes it,
It's
all of his
alright,
classmates were
it's
essentially
alright.
retarded,
We have to see
which
what
made him
the
really
eye
fit
for.
in.
What was the point of attacking the eye? The eye, remember, is that this base out in space that they're using to scan and find signs of artifacts for us to
Dig it in my head.
collect. And I guess the question is, why did they
Did
attack?
you watch the clip of him yelling
they
at someone like
wanted
Mark Derrick
us
earlier?
to not
No,
get the
I saw it
artifacts,
though,
then why didn't
like,
you just let
and
us
recommended.
go
So I'll check
and
it out
say,
later.
Go get more artifacts, right?
He was the king of the special school, dude.
I ruled this short bus.
You know you can accelerate your ship, idiot.
All right, here we go.
If Phil was the valedictorian of his school, is he really wrong? In true DSP fashion, he wasn't even valedictorian. He won it by default. Because, according to his story,
Shut up! Why would this fan say that when we're in the middle of a chaotic thing where people?
Because
get
of
dead?
you?
He has to say dumb shit. Yeah, look.
but according to DSP, the person who was going to
Barrett
get
is dead.
valedictorian...
Barrett is
yep,
dead.
he's dead.
Oh my God!
Is he
Barrett
dead? Are we sure? No, he's not dead. He's dead!
He's dead.
Hey, Barry.
Whoa, 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 DSP, what's his status?
Holy shit!
Is it looking good?
He's
Oh, okay,
literally
thank you.
dead. I'm too late. I'm sorry.
How dead
Barrett.
is he?
Holy shit! I wasn't expecting an actual companion.
On a scale from 1 to 10, how
die.
dead is Barrett?
I'm happy that I did his companion quest.
We're looking at
before
maybe a
this.
4 or
Damn,
5,
this
or is it full
fucked up.
10?
We're gonna find all those artifacts. Okay, Barrett?
But the 7.
We'll solve this mystery. I swear.
Yeah, he's metaphorically dead, like DSP.
He's gone.
Holy shit. I'm gonna kill that
I'm gonna
one.
kill him. Oh, you are fucked. I'm gonna find out who the fuck you are. Let it be known on the internet. You
That's
ain't
pretty
fucked.
crazy, man. I had absolutely no idea that was gonna happen. I'm serious. I mean, I haven't spoiled myself, and I know I'm behind most people.
I thought most people quit.
But I had no clue that Barrett would die.
Yeah, that's Adam.
I mean, now
You're correct,
I'm
PNF.
very
He
happy
also
that
was
we spent
Boone,
time
I
with
believe,
him,
in New
and we
Vegas.
did his companion quest when we did. Because how bad would it have been if it sucked if we didn't do it and he dies here?
Yeah,
Jeez.
he's got his intestines all over the floor, DSP. Let's move it along.
That's fucked up, man.
Me too, man. I could never do that to anyone. I could see DSP now. I'm hungry.
Sarah's okay?
Yeah, that's just messed up, man.
You're all right.
Be good to people who are sick.
What happened?
We didn't see the
That's all that can be
Starfield
asked.
dock until it was too late. By the time we managed to take defensive positions, the doors
But
were
yeah,
already
apparently in
open.
his story, I don't know if
We
you
didn't
all know
see
the
them
lore,
first.
the valedictorian, the person who was going to be
Vladimir
valedictorian,
went straight
had a
into the
mental
door.
breakdown,
Then the
to which
Starfield
DSP
just-
laughed during this point while telling the story.
'Cause he was a close.
And because she had a mental breakdown, she essentially left the school
Adrenaline.
to go to a hospital or be checked in or something.
The stupid predator.
And
floor.
DSP became valedictorian by default.
Alright, well.
So
Are we okay?
DSP got a bye
Go on.
for valedictorian.
Take care of the others.
How sad is that?
Are the
But
others
he
even
still promotes
alive?
it as though he's so
They got
intelligent.
someone fucking survived, but it's not looking too good.
Lame ass man. And I would never tell that story to anyone because that's an embarrassing story. That would make me feel bad.
Can keep waiting.
How did the hunter get in?
Saw the ship dock with the eye.
For real.
We took up
Good
the
God, no.
arms
It's
call, but when the
DSP
doors
has
opened,
so
there
many
was no one there.
DSP moments, which I guess
Skulking
makes
like a
sense.
damn
But
snake.
only DSP would have a moment like
Before I
that.
had to know, it was nothing but pain's wings and the cold sleep. Times unknown, but I came to long enough to hear him gloat about
She
going
showed
to
up
the
late
lodge.
to the tournament
Seeing our
that was
friends
graduation.
crawl away
So she
from
got
home
disqualified,
with
dude.
Wow.
Maybe you should have been on time.
That's fucked up. But now you know if ever the situation where you know he's coming, just fucking open fire. Don't even wait to see him.
Yeah, just spray fire at the air, man. You're bound to hit
Tears for
something.
the old. Got the others to worry about.
So he's all right. So you're telling me everyone's okay but Barrett? Barrett's the only one who dies?
Yeah, it's
really
sad.
fucked up.
It really is. But what are you gonna do
They'll
about it, man?
survive.
Yeah,
Oh God. Is
no,
she dead
at least
too?
Best Girl's still alive.
Well, there's no pool of blood, so I'm gonna assume she's all right. Andrea. I mean, we didn't even do anything with her yet. We didn't do a mission. We barely even talked to her.
He came out of nowhere.
It's okay. My gout is here.
We were working on the repairs when the ship docked.
What?
We ran.
How
to
could you be so
the
wrong,
space
PNF?
Station, but after the doors opened, there wasn't.
Actually, truth be told, I think the Best Girl is that Irish girl that's part of the
All of a sudden, Vladimir screamed
Crimson
in
Fleet.
pain,
She's cool as hell.
and I saw him flying through the air.
The Lassie.
That's when I saw the Starborn. It went very quickly after that.
Wish she could have been a full companion. She was
Alright.
cool.
Thank you. I don't think I can move right away.
Maybe someone will add a
I'll make
mod.
it. Go on.
No, she's not bleeding, but that doesn't mean she doesn't have serious injuries or
Right, right.
damage.
Medical side
She's not
DSP.
open and bleeding everywhere
Yeah,
doesn't mean anything.
she could have gout.
All right, well, this is really
Yeah,
good
that's
stuff.
what I'm hoping for. Is
I
they
mean,
add
holy
mods
shit,
for
I
it.
was not expecting.
Who's the
Barrett
best
to be
girl in
dead.
Baldur's Gate 3?
That is
Shadowheart.
fucked up. Shit.
Vladimir! Oh, thank goodness. Where's Barrett?
It's
Make
it's
it.
TV's fault, man.
He's gone.
TV, the Hex girls, they put me down the path to goth girls, man.
We need to talk locks and bolts. Lodge and the Eye are not secure.
Hold on.
The Starborn want the artifacts, so we have to move them.
Got the right of it.
Hunter, he probably found us because we're somewhere obvious. High populated area.
Just like how the Starborn found you orbiting Neon the first time.
Probably, dude.
But the fact that they're competing with us to find the artifacts means they can't get them without searching.
So we put the artifacts somewhere in the fridge, or on something that can slip from their grasp if they do another strike.
The audio's desynced just a little bit. Sorry about that.
Put them on the ship. I can build an outpost. That won't really make the lodge or the eye secure, will it? Let's say that.
Let's choose the wrong answer.
Clear from the few
Nice.
encounters we've had.
Very good, DSP. I'm loving it.
Artifacts are all the Starborn prize.
They could come after us, though. Try to find out
DSP's
where we
thinking,
put them.
computing,
Need to
calculating.
take a risk.
No,
The eye,
lost.
the
System file
equipment in the
failure.
lodge, not easily moved.
So it's a plot
Gotta
device,
hope
basically.
whatever is giving the hunter
Yeah, it
pause
gives you
from prize
reoccurring
to
encounters, DSP.
Just need to make
I'm sure you'll hate it.
correct hit less the jackpot.
No, what it is they didn't want to bother recoding this part of the game and having a new headquarters. They had already coded
What the fuck?
the lodge, they had already coded the eye, and they didn't want to bother halfway through the plot having it moved. They had too much work. So instead, the plot device is, oh, well, we'll just, it's
Oh
not
my
worth it,
God.
it's not a big deal. No, it is. In reality, if you just got attacked, the first thing you would want to do is move your base of operations so they
Dude,
don't
this
know where
toxic
you are. Why
bullshit,
would you
man.
continue to operate where you were that you know it's unsafe and you know they know where you are? This makes absolutely no fucking sense
It makes all the sense,
whatsoever
jackass.
at all. It makes zero sense to keep these places in place. But again, Bethesda being lazy, instead of making a point to say, okay, let's have a new base. Let's set up somewhere new in the galaxy where they won't know, maybe a covert place. That
It
only
puts
guys
it
know.
on you to do it. It's supposed to immerse you,
No,
you fucking
we'll just
idiot.
leave the two bases and
God
just
damn, you
move the
dumbass
artifact.
piece of
That's
shit,
really
man.
lame. I hate to say that's really pathetic. It doesn't even
Yeah,
follow
yeah,
fucking
you don't get it,
logic,
therefore
right?
it doesn't follow
Pretty
logic.
dumb. So anyway, by the way, delicious wine and fragrant lie says they don't care where you are, they only care about the artifacts. Are you not listening? Did you not listen to the dialogue? The dialogue just said, if they know where we are, we can torture us and have us tell them where the artifacts are. Yes, that's correct. Boy, you're deaf.
Why is he
paying
going
no
off on
attention
people like
whatsoever
this?
to the game? They literally just justified why the base needs to move, and he says, oh, we can't be bothered with it. No, Bethesda
Wow, this
couldn't
is
be
really
bothered.
toxic. No,
That's
Bethesda
the
gave
problem.
you an opportunity
Okay.
to make the story part of your own DSP,
So,
and you hate that.
really stupid.
That's really
I
all it
guess
is
we're just
to a
gonna keep them on the ship 'cause I
DSP. You
am
had
not
an
gonna build a
opportunity to
fucking
make the
outpost.
story part of your
Fine
own.
idea.
DSP says
Starborn
that's
so
stupid.
you
They
could
should have
leave
done
the
that. They're
one
lazy
spin of
for
the
doing
grab
that.
drive to anywhere.
Man, that's really obnoxious, man.
Keep the artifacts
He
safe.
knows what they're thinking. He was in there in the
Yes.
board meetings. He was there during the
We'll meet
development
back at the
sessions
lodge after.
when, Todd Howard was saying, we're really lazy
Now
and we
build
don't want to
the
do this.
armillary
So
on
we're
your
just going to
ship
make
or at
Phil
your
do it.
outposts. To build
And
the
everyone in the boardroom said,
armillary
"Who the
on
hell's
your
Phil?"
ship, go
Don't
to
worry
the
about it.
Armillary screen inside your ship's cockpit. To build the armillary at one of your outposts.
Okay.
Fuck you. I guess we have to build the armillary. What is the armillary? Is it that
Are you?
thing with the
Oh my god,
artifacts
this
in it?
dude.
Is that the actual
How
name
would
of
you?
it?
He referred to it as that.
The armillary.
Is that a new clone? I guess so, because he was He was told what the armillary was.
Okay.
It's them being lazy. They needed a new base.
Doc.
That was some dense, stupid shit. What's with all the plot devices in this work of narrative fiction? Yeah, it's bullshit, man. DSP, I want to see you make a story.
It doesn't make logical sense. Why don't we just move it to a
Why?
new base?
Yeah, the game's telling you to make a
Mission
base.
objective there.
Or turn your ship into a
Build the
fortress.
armillary on your ship or at the outpost. So I
that
wanna
doesn't
build it
make
on
any
my
sense.
ship. So how do I get up? Okay.
What option? I put it on my ship.
I don't know why I'm in my spacesuit. So, how do I build the armillary?
There you go.
Right here? Armillary screen. This is new.
We
Build
love
the
this armillary. Of the many things to find stupid and
Now,
poorly
move
written
the
in the game, he
armillary.
settles on this.
Starboard
No, it's just
attacks are more
bullshit,
likely
man.
Wherever the armillary is placed, if you choose to keep the artifact in your inventory, the attacks are more likely everywhere. Woohoo. So that's it? Where's the armillary?
It's stored in the hold, dude.
Where
Oh
did we
my
build it?
god. Okay, we'll look through the whole ship. Let's
Oh,
kill some
Walter
time.
Stroud's on our ship now. Where the hell is it?
Yeah, they didn't want to
Downstairs.
make a new base. They didn't want to make new assets in this game.
Where did we build it? It says we built
It's
it, but
in the
where is
cargo
it?
hold, DSP. You can't
It's not
find
here.
it.
I hear Constellation has been collecting a ton.
I'm getting
Why
kind
am
of
I
angry.
asking this question? I should just answer. I can answer it for myself. Bethesda made this game. So we're supposed to just assume it's on the ship somewhere, even though we can't even see it, right?
There's a lot of reasons to find Bethesda annoying.
Why am I asking myself this question? Right? I should obviously just accept the fact that it's nowhere on the ship, even though it says it is, right? Okay. All right, let's go.
Yeah, this dude. What is his damage? He's got some real toxicity coming out of him today.
So let's see here. Inventory. Weapons. I'm definitely going to store some weapons. I don't need all of these. I have an insane amount.
Yeah, devs are lazy. They just don't even bother, man. They show up to work and just kind of kick it for, what, 7 years? They just kind of kicked it the whole time. DSP, though, he's not lazy. He's super busy. DSP, if they worked as hard as you, the game would never come out. No game would ever come out if people worked as hard as you.
Why do I have 2? I'm getting rid of both. They're both terrible.
Todd Howard and Bethesda board. Get that person with gout out of here. Maybe that's it. Maybe someone with gout slept with Todd Howard's wife or something, and now he's out to ruin everyone's life who has gout.
Weapons. Now, what about space suits?
Todd Howard, you're welcome to join the stream. I actually think it'd be really funny.
Do I have anything extra? For some reason, I have a refined constellation.
Exactly, KW.
I don't know why, so we'll get rid of that.
I would love to see a work of fiction written by DSP. It would be the most madness.
I thought, just like in Fallout, there might be parts of the game with high radiation.
L. Ron Hubbard.
I don't think I'm ever going to need it at this point. Pretty sad. All my resources I will store. Store all resources. There you go.
See, I don't know. Okay. I think it's going to be cool because on my second playthrough, I'm going to store it at my outpost, and I'm going to make a super badass fort.
Okay. So now, what's next, right?
DSP? That's dumb. That's dumb. No, it should just move to a new area.
Dax again, I don't know if you saw. Ponage 101 is apologizing to you. Ponage is one of the newer mods, and he's trying to learn the ropes. And he accidentally timed you out completely by accident.
He loves you, though.
I can undo that.
We got some friendly fire in the chat.
So if you were timed out, you should be fine. You should be coming back within
I know what he did at the helicopter.
And that was
practically milling from office space. Pretty much. New mod, yep. We got us a new mod.
Okay, it happens. Sometimes, I'm telling you, you guys have no idea if you've never moderated on YouTube.
His book would be so obnoxious, Ironcast.
It is.
You would be 3 pages in and you'd be hearing about the damn helicopter story again.
With the screen scrolls, you clicked on the wrong thing, you don't even realize it.
DSP would write his own forward, and it would be the helicopter story, plus a bunch of other shit, and it would be 300 pages of forward.
I've moderated, excuse me, I've made Trolls a moderator by accident for a minute. I have. Like, I'm trying to ban them, and fucking make a moderator is sitting
Maybe you should be careful.
Ban. It's like, what is that? And then on the flip side, there's people who like, I'm just trying to see a message or whatever, and I accidentally.
So you don't even try. You're lazy.
I didn't do that. It's a fucking stupid thing. And they've been saying for ages that they're gonna fix it and improve it, and they still.
Because I don't think they really need to fix it. People should just be careful, DSP.
All right, let's return to the lodge.
Careful. What the hell does that mean?
So that really sucked. I certainly was not expecting Barrett to die.
Bethesda's so lazy. Awful. They just killed off a character.
And I wonder if that's a predetermined outcome. Like, if that had to happen in the story. Because they did give
about
you a
the
choice,
author section
right?
would be an entire book, except for 5 pages of fiction at the end.
So
yeah, and at the end it would be like something.
Well, I'm running out of pages here. I guess you'll just have to see the next one.
What happened? Oh, everything looks different now. Oh, crap. Look at this.
Yeah, it's now more hype.
All the people are gone.
I wonder if something happened here.
Yeah, look. Oh, God. The whole place has been
look at this place. It's barely intact.
This fucking hunter. Boy, New Atlantis has had absolutely, positively no luck.
Yeah, it's like the DSP of towns.
Now they get
attacked constantly by this being abused.
Starborn hunter. Dude, this place has been
DSP was smart. He'd actually hire a moderator. But he gets what he gets by hiring people to work for free.
You?
Right.
Who's this?
Volunteer level stuff, man. Or at the very least, don't blame people if they're just going to be doing it on their own. Like, I don't blame any of my mods.
Yeah, all the people are gone.
Do whatever.
On a high alert here.
You're not going to have any performance reviews. I'm not going to call you into my office and shit. That's stupid.
No. I was a victim of online bullying.
Oh, man. Yeah, I would like to buy some lockpicks. That's a good point, Yorichi. I do need lockpicks pretty badly. But I don't know if they're going to
it's going to cheat. Yeah, little Shadow EX, he's on thin ice. We have to put him on probation.
Sadly, I don't have a skeleton key. This is not Skyrim. So I don't have the key that opens every door.
Yeah, I'll bet you
Nice if
would
I
like
did.
that, wouldn't you?
Exploring space, you worry you'll lose people, but like this, it's not right.
Yeah, I agree, man. That was pretty messed up.
That I had
what
to
happened.
shoot a bunch of people with a grenade
I can
launcher.
go over there,
Hated that.
but how do I get to...
Ah, little Shadow,
how
you're
would I
doing
get to
great.
the slums?
Tell you what, it's
What's
gonna
it
be a
called?
pizza party on me.
What's the name of the slums in this place? The well or something?
Yeah, you
it's
shot
the
a bunch of
well,
grenades
right?
in the well. I
How do
saw
I get
that.
to the well? Isn't it this elevator over here? Because I want to go down to the
No,
vineyard
it is,
by
I don't
items.
think this is the elevator. But then again, I've never really gone this way. What is over here? Oh, right. Okay. Well,
Yeah,
Dan,
wow.
he was right for a
Yeah, it's
change.
pretty good memory.
You better ride on
'Cause I
that
haven't
for a
been to the
while.
well since like...
See, I told you, I'm right about
early
everything.
September. And I remember here, you know...
Bethesda's
mid to
lazy.
late October, I'm remembering how to get over there, right? Toasty, exactly right. It's a good thing you finished Barrett's quests. Exactly. Imagine if I had it and I was saving that and now he's gone for good. That would be pretty messed up. There's the medical bay. Where is the shop that sells all the electronic parts?
Probably out the exit. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Surplus store?
No, that's guns, man.
I think this is just clothing.
What? See all those guns on the wall?
Telling you, Bianchi, something's wrong with the boots you sold me. I wear them to the metro. Suddenly, the shuttle runs late. I buy a cup of coffee.
See, this gal
I
can
buy
have a
some
Hispanic
boots on my
accent, but
board.
whenever DSP does it,
like
it's a problem.
I'm walking under ladders with a broken
I'm telling you,
mirror in
man,
my pocket.
it's double
But the
standards.
only
I
time
should be allowed to do whatever I want at all
is when I'm
times.
wearing your boots.
So, what do you want
Oh, that reminds me. Let me check on something real quick.
I want a damn refund.
I want a refund on Sonic.
I'll take the boots back. Just
Damn it, nothing yet.
anyone
Okay.
who bought them from here.
Jake's is a good place to be contacts.
I need
It's got
Why
the
on
right
earth
amount
would
of
he
A
have
sombrero
done that,
gold?
right?
That'd be cool.
Stock may not be so reliable.
First of all, let's see what he has.
Hold on.
No
No.
miscellaneous.
See if he has any guns.
There's some ammo, but I don't remember what ammo I need. I've completely forgotten. He has no digipegs.
Just buy all the ammo. Yeah, he was getting really cranky with Sonic.
Let me get
Because
two
he couldn't
random
beat the
ciphers
final
to buy
boss,
boots.
they lost their way, and there was no checkpoints during the final boss. Which there's never been checkpoints during a final boss. Except for maybe Sonic Adventure 2, there's a checkpoint between phases,
Boots, cursed
but
boots.
that doesn't even really count. Because you had
They are, it's
the
just a curse.
Ultimate Life Form Lizard Dude,
Get them.
the Bio Lizard, and then you had Bio Lizard Part 2. So, but yeah, DSP said that there should have been checkpoints.
I got curious, and
And DSP's fallen asleep.
Turns out they were seized from a House of Arun ship. That alone is enough to convince
Yep,
me
we caught you, dude. You were falling asleep there.
They think the House of Rune have
I'm gonna tell your
supernatural
boss.
powers.
Your employee, Phil Burnell, he was falling asleep at work. That's very unprofessional. Wait a minute, you're falling asleep at work too!
Do me a favor. I've heard of a UC station. at
UC? Who the
far
hell's
end of the
UC?
galaxy called the Den. You go there
Den?
and stash these boots in a crate, and I'll give you credits as a
So
compensation.
I'm a smuggler.
Alright.
Far out.
Finally, someone to give these blasted boots the boot, if you pardon the expression. Here, I'll have your credits for you when the job
DSP is
done.
so enthused right now.
Lucky
You should
boots.
use those, DSP.
They're called Lucky Boots.
It'll keep you from getting banned.
Now here's the funny part
What?
about this. You ready for this? First of all, let's take a look at these Lucky Boots, supposedly.
New items. Passed it already.
What would it be under? Would it be just
New
under,
items, passed
like
it.
miscellaneous? Lucky Boots. Right? Can't open them or look at them. But inspect? Nope. So they're stored away and they don't let
So?
you look at the boots. You're heading out, ponies?
I agree.
All right,
Get the
man.
hell outta
Have a
here,
good night.
Mod.
I'll
You
see
suck.
Friday. Sounds good. Yes, I'm sure Dax Jim will accept your apology when you
No,
come back from the
unban
timeout.
them and then double
They
ban them.
were timed out, right? They weren't permanently banned. I don't have to go back and try to unban them, right?
Oh, ban this dude. No, he's
Oh, no, he's
not
already
banned.
back.
Unbanned.
Yes, you're off
How do I
timeout,
unban?
Dak.
I've
You're
never really
back.
done that before.
I apologize on behalf of opponents. That was a
Hold on.
mistake
I need to
didn't
check
mean
out the
do.
FAQ. How do I unban someone?
It's tough fucking moderating on a stupid site.
All right, just gonna have to make
Are you
another
ready?
account,
So
dude.
watch
I
this.
can't do it.
So
It's
where,
impossible.
Is this storeroom back here?
I think daylight's overrated.
Nothing I
Watch
can
this,
do,
what we're
dude.
gonna do. He gave us these haunted boots, right? Now watch this. Watch this. Oh, I totally take these off your hands for you, man. Don't worry about that. You don't have to worry about those lucky boots anymore.
Dumbass.
Oh, come on.
Boy, you sure look stupid.
Oh, no. I wanted to drop them in his storeroom and leave them back here and not tell him. But I can't get rid of them now. Now I'm stuck with these fucking boots.
Boy, don't you look foolish.
Well, I don't think we're going to do that mission.
So wait a minute. This dude said that this game is like Skyrim and Fallout.
Alright, anyway.
In Skyrim and Fallout, you also can't get rid of quest items. So why did he think he was going to be able to do that? I do wonder. Well, Sonic Adventure 2, there was technically different purposes. Oh, right. You got me there. But yeah, that's hardly even really a checkpoint, is it?
You know, if there was a map in the game...
That's probably the first complaint that I've heard from DSP that I halfway agree with. There should be maps.
Okay. I don't have the patience.
But the Bethesda being lazy thing, that doesn't hold out.
Can't say I'll have what you need. You see something you like?
I don't know, PNF. I think it's an alt.
Fucking idiot.
I think it's a sock.
Alright, 5 digipicks sounds good.
Ponage. Who the hell's Ponage?
Right?
Maybe it's Cat.
One immobilizer. Okay.
No, it's Howard. Howard came crawling back, sniveling to the gouty king.
I help out, Henry.
Bill, I was wrong about everything. Do you mind recording that, Howard? I kind of want to play that on loop, if you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I have a voice clip here. It's from Howard and it says I'm wrong about everything. I need someone to turn this into a song.
You have your own store? Stupid idiot. Okay.
Yeah, probably. POP's on top of all that shit, man. He's a cyber detective. He's one of those cyber runners.
I said I wanted... What happened? I said I wanted to buy something.
You have to do his mission. He just told you that.
Don't mind me when a customer leaves.
It's not glitched. It's you have to do the quest, man.
It's completely glitched out. Look.
It's a quaint shopping. You left, so I assumed our business was
You left, so I assumed our business was concluded. Come back later. I didn't fucking leave. I was in the room. Fuck this. This game is so buggy, man. I literally was talking to the guy in his fucking room.
This dude had so much trouble with this.
And it won't let me buy stuff from him. He's a fucking asshole. Alright, fuck this. We're wasting time.
Yeah, for real. We gotta get this stream done with, man. We gotta play Mario.
We're wasting time on bullshit. This fucking game doesn't even work. Functionality doesn't even work. Can't even talk to a vendor and buy an item from him. It's too difficult.
I was disappointed that the Aurora dealer thing wasn't more rewarding. Maybe I missed it.
Wait, why did they teleport me back here?
Because you warped back here, DSP. That's the
why am I
point.
back here? It's supposed to teleport me to the
You
lodge.
didn't pick the right one, DSP. Didn't he?
Oh
let me double check. I don't want to criticize him too hard if I'm just clearly wrong.
Oh my. Too difficult. Functionality digipicks, right? Asshole. Alright, fuck this. We're wasting too much time. At least I got 5 digipicks.
Yeah,
right?
you didn't select a DSP.
Why did
Yeah, he's cranky as hell tonight for some reason. Someone's shitting his cereal. He legitimately melted my brain though when I was doing a Going Green stream, and I was high watching him play Sonic Adventure 2. I couldn't finish it. I was just too confused. I was too confused how this 35-year-old man was struggling with a game that I beat when I was 14. It just didn't compute. My brain shut down, bro.
I would hope. If I'm just walking there for no reason, it's going to be really stupid.
Hey, don't think about it too much. Give yourself some time.
What is he talking about? Barrett? I mean, yeah, at this point, Barrett's the companion I spent the most time with. He's messed up that you lost.
It's all over the ground.
Right?
Get him up. I think that's really my biggest complaint about this game in terms of its gameplay content, was that it has a lot of good stuff, but not a lot of it's fleshed out.
Don't judge me.
Like, I like doing the Radiant missions, it's a lot of fun, but I just wish there was more stuff you could do. But the game is super massive.
Okay. Continuing my day.
Both finished Sonic 2 fast and struggled with the Eggman fight. His brain is double broken.
Barrett's belongings have now been moved to the lodge basement. Wow.
Maybe we should.
He has a lot of problems, man.
Staying at the lodge feels weird.
Morale in the lodge has been measurably
Vasco, nothing gets past you, dude. I love you for it.
Look, we all feel like we've been kicked into the ground a million times over, but I think I have something. I'm serious.
Okay, so we have multiple quests now. Travel to the den. Dispose of the boots.
Wait, did he just remember these?
Retrieve Barrett's belongings. It's just a side quest, huh? How would we do that?
This
That
proves
sounds
girth
fucking
isn't.
sad.
Wait, what are we talking about? Are we talking about Vasco? I sure hope so.
It's in the basement, right?
I don't think I'd be able to do that either. I spent
Really
over 100
sad.
hours.
But again, you know what? At least Barrett lived long enough
stuck in a game. I
to
love so
see
much.
the end of
Yeah,
the plot
it
line
was
with his
so
former
baffling to
husband,
me how he
and
was
he
so
had
bad at that
closure
game.
there, right?
It just didn't.
Wow. These are all the items he had on him. Keep in mind, I'm never going to use any of these, but he was carrying everything.
Yeah, pretty cool. You could give them to your other companions. What? I don't know about that.
Look at all the stuff I had given him. All these weapons and shit. He was carrying all my extra stuff that I don't need. So if I ever want to come back here and get this thing and
Nice.
sell it,
That's a nice way to honor his memory. I'm gonna sell your shit.
back?
That's what he did with T. He looted T's body for all of his
There you
belongings
go.
and pawned them.
There you go.
Yeah, that Sonic Adventure
Well,
2,
it's sad.
this is how
So
you
what did it
don't
say about
play.
Unity?
It was rough getting through, man.
What did it say about Unity? It's
Yeah.
not here.
Yeah, not here. Maybe you should have talked to the dude.
It said mission updated Unity. Where is Unity? Do you see Unity anywhere? I don't see Unity. It doesn't exist. I have no idea.
Is so frustrating. Like, I want to slap the controller out of his hand.
All right, I guess we'll go to this one. It says mission named Unity updated. There's no mission named Unity. It doesn't exist here.
I just want to slap it out of his hand.
Probably
Give me the
another
controller,
fucked up
DSP. You
thing,
don't know how to play these games.
All right, well, let's continue.
Mission updated, high price to pay. That's what updated, DSP. What are you talking about? He's not going to like Super Mario. He's going to get a new controller, hate it, and scream about getting a new controller.
I'm good,
the
Jay.
last thing anyone wants to talk about right now.
Glad to hear you're doing good.
But he
Superfluous
said
moniker.
something that
Normally I do.
can't get out of my
Normally I
head.
really enjoy it, but for some reason that one just... It melted me.
Remember that?
Like, I like watching him play Neo. I love Neo to death. And watching him get bodied on
Programming
that
engine
will never get old.
They just fired the CEO because he's a piece of dog shit human, and he tried to ruin it for everyone using it, and almost ruin people's entire businesses and lives. Yes, I remember the whole story. We covered it many times on my podcast. Anyway, he said our part in losing the Unity was over.
We're talking about Todd Howard?
Because he was stopping us, implying that we.
I thought
were
DSP
getting
doesn't do
closer to
drama.
it. The thing is, I've heard that word before. It's an important concept in Keeper Aquilas's speeches.
The
Keeper
priest.
Aquilas.
Is the Sanctum Universum going to bless our little crusade?
Yeah, I wasn't sure who that was directed to.
It can't be a coincidence. The Sanctum has always.
sure sounded
believed that
toxic.
Answers are out there in the stars. Look, I know it's the longest of shots.
Oh, the Unity
and
engine
biggest
dudes.
leap
Okay.
of faith I could ever ask us all to take, but
Yeah, DSP's really concerned about other people. Like, he's concerned about Bethesda.
Where is
and
the
how they
Sanctum
lost their way,
Universum?
dude.
it's right here in the city, just a block or so from the lodge.
Let's do it. I'm
Okay.
already not caring. Let's go
Guess
do
it
it.
couldn't hurt. I've heard the Keeper's a pretty insightful guy.
Thank you.
I'm
I
getting
know
out
it's
the
not much to
soundboard.
go on, but something about this feels right. I'll meet you over there.
All right. Somehow I got an advanced constellation back. I don't know why. Andrea's back and okay. High price to pay. Complete high price to pay. I say that was the ultimate price. Losing. one of
No,
your
it wasn't,
companions on
DSP.
your crew.
You losing
That's pretty
monetization
messed
was
up.
the highest price to pay.
So by the way, now the
For
mission.
me, I love
unit
seeing it.
exists.
Yeah,
Didn't
same
exist
here.
before.
Metal Gear Solid
Even
3
though
is
it said
really
on my
funny.
Screen, it had jumped the gun and said that the mission existed before it ever did. So it was a
Oh,
bug. I was
no,
correct.
it wasn't a bug. You're just
It was
stupid,
full of
DSP.
issues and bugs, man.
It's everyone else's fault.
Oh,
Always.
man. I really should. I should use these points.
By the way,
up.
DSP
I'm thinking of
changed.
using them to get
Just
around
like back
$30
in the day
credit,
when he
because I
would
have
not
to
be able
buy
to do crouch
Element
jumping.
2
That was a bug, dude.
coming
It
up,
didn't even
and
work
I was thinking
properly.
maybe I could use some of these.
But this thing, it
some of
worked
this stuff
fine,
to
but it's a bug.
reduce reduce the price of the game.
Yeah, DSP would have a
thinking
hard time
about it.
really telling the events of Metal
Strongly
Gear Solid.
considering
First of all, he doesn't even remember. Second, he's just bad at connecting story parts together anyway.
If only I had known that Sonic Superstars was atrociously bad, I could have saved $60 there, but...
Yeah, you got fooled by yourself. You didn't have any patience. You should have waited.
You cannot refund Sonic. I've already played it for 2 days. They're not going to refund it.
My favorite part in Metal Gear Solid 3 was when he whips out a shotgun to fight a sniper. And I also really liked how he tried to stick it to people by spoiling the Sorrow fight.
Oh, see, you can lick my balls and suck my taint.
Well, no.
Because you guys wanted to see me lose.
Because you didn't
well,
kiss
why
him, you did
not?
the right thing. Can you imagine if you kissed him and let him on, right? And you were just playing with his feelings, and then he dies in the story? How fucked up that
Oh, I
would
think
be?
you'd power through DSP.
Or, I'm sure, there probably are people who chose him as a romantic companion, and maybe you're in the midst of a relationship with him, and then he dies like that. Dude, that'd be really fucked up. Right?
DSP, don't
like,
pretend to have
story
feelings,
going on,
man.
role-playing and shit?
This ship has sailed on that.
Damn. It's fucked up.
Are we talking about the guy?
Oh,
The guy's
Aquilus,
sermons?
this
I'm
guy.
listening to one right now.
Aquilus.
Keeper Aquilus? Can we have a moment?
AW, you don't understand. It's their fault because they didn't correct him. When he was thinking all this stuff about Sonic, Sonic's CEO, or Sega CEO, should have come into his stream and explained to him that it wasn't like that. And then he'd ban him.
But, Keeper, I didn't come to catch up.
So, it really is their
On
fault.
both your minds.
So apparently I've got like the CEO of
Yeah, let's
Sega.
talk about Unity.
Like I really fucking believe that.
We
And
think
you're
your journey's
banned,
connected to a
idiot.
bunch of space weirdos. Well, how nice. Let's let Mateo talk to him.
Keeper,
Voice cracks has become the couple by imagining being in a gay relationship. Hey, DSP was always an ally. What are you saying? Except for all those times he wasn't. But he thought about it.
The future of humanity is.
I've been watching some of the Dent Sea Scrolls, and it's weird that DSP's homophobia bothered people even back then.
Talk about unity. Well,
Because in a way, DSP's half right when he said that people didn't get as upset about the things that you said back then. But it's not because they didn't dislike it. People always dislike this stuff. They just didn't find the voice to vocalize
Sounds
it.
like it does mean something.
But even back then, people were saying,
Like, they
dude,
have a
shut up
very
with all that.
ambiguous, esoteric way of talking about the unity.
You
of
guys don't
humanity, but
understand.
apparently they're
It's
actually
kind of like how,
concrete as well. And he
what's his
doesn't
name?
want to believe
H.P.
that part,
Lovecraft
so
was
we
super
don't need to
racist
talk
even
about
for
it.
his
All right.
time.
Interesting.
What are you talking about, Lovecraft?
So Mateo's
Black
religion
people
finally comes
aren't
into play.
literal
You can bring that
monsters.
headdress the whole
They're
game before
subhumans.
will that ever come into play.
That's
And now it
what
finally
one of
does.
Lovecraft's contemporaries would say.
Oh, did you just lock me out of this door? Did they?
Yeah, I know about his cat's name.
I thought they locked me out and they were gonna have a private conversation without me. Like, dude, I'm the protagonist. What are you doing?
They're trying to talk without you. All right, lock the
You
door
locked
real
me
quick.
out? I'm the fucking
So
guy.
the guy out
the
there?
story.
Yeah,
What do you
that's
think
the
you're
guy.
doing? Anyway,
Yeah, I heard about him. He shot a bunch of grenades in front of children.
I have received a tip, a $6.66 tip from DTM. I wonder if
No,
that
it's
stands
down
for
to
Dan. It just might.
tip.
And the
There you go.
666 is a nice hellish animation for Halloween. Thank you, Dan the Man, for the tip. Biggest tip of the night. I appreciate that. Remember, guys, if you wanted to support the stream tonight, tips would be insanely
It
appreciated.
was more tolerated
because
back
all the money I
then.
have to
Phil's
drop
problem
on
was that he
games
just wasn't
coming
funny
up.
or nuanced about it. It's something he
and
genuinely is and was so. Yes.
If you
And
could not tip, if you
people
wanted
can
to
still do
get some
humor
memberships,
today.
that'd be the other
It's
great
just
way.
DSP never
Help
had
out,
any
because we
nuance.
have lost
So
some
even
200
now, when the
memberships over the
difficulty is a
last
little
week and a half,
higher, he
it would
can't
be
even
great
do
get
it
some of
to
those
save his
back
life.
and get back in the right direction here. All right, so thank you guys for any kind of support tonight. All right. Okay. We're gonna sit down and talk about this Unity. Let's see.
Alright, what's this Unity and how can I monetize it? I'm gonna put ads all over the Unity. But I have
Tell
to.
me exactly what it
I need
is
you to click on the
you're
Unity.
here.
Tell them everything.
Like I was saying, Lovecraft turned over a new
nothing
leaf
we've
later.
ever seen, Keeper. Gravitational distortion.
I'll have to look into that.
Audio
I only know the
harmonic
memes.
sequence,
I only know the
unidentifiable
negative detractor
energy
content about
fluctuations.
Lovecraft.
I caught half of that. So, these things are unusual? Even in your experience? There have always been mysteries that
Someone's
seem
getting
to
banned?
defy our understanding of the universe. Beyond rational thought, we enter life as an act of someone else's faith in us.
Is the audio desynced in the game or in the entire
Who we'll
stream?
become, and yet
DSP, do a goat laugh real
the
quick.
risk is made anyway. So you've pushed into the unknown, not knowing where it would take you. And it's brought you here.
What I like is he has philosophically described the creation of human life when in reality, 99.99999% of people who have kids never think about that. They just think,
yeah, because you know what everyone's thinking,
they don't think about the
DSP.
repercussions of creating a life, what that life will become in the future. They say, hey, we're just having a good time. Oh,
are you talking about your parents, DSP? Because they definitely didn't consider their
It's
actions.
nice to think that there are some intelligent people who actually.
Why is he
have
being
those
so
kind of
negative
thoughts,
to
though,
people
before
out
we
of
get
nowhere?
theory. All right, so anyway.
I don't get this mentality. Why do you just have to shit on people regardless of anything?
Discovering his meaning. There's an old story, far older than the Sanctum Universal.
Okay.
Of someone who walked the settled systems.
He just knows what everyone's thinking at all times. Everyone that has kids, they don't ever contemplate life. They just pork like crazy, and then a kid pops out, and they're like, whoa, what the hell happened?
Just a parable for trying to bring
What?
humanity
Where'd this
together.
kid come from? Dude, I didn't press that input. I did Dragon Punch.
All right. Let's hear the story.
In my story, the pilgrim met the founders of the House of Enlightenment.
When you probably have slept on the same floor of your house.
Of the Varun.
That's good. I like that.
A part of the truth.
Then this is why DSP will never have kids. Yeah, he's too busy contemplating, man. He's like really deep, dude. Cat's like, hey, you want to get that sperm stuff moving? He's like, well, what about life? You ever really think about it, Cat? Like, where does it come from? Does it come from me falling asleep on stream?
But
hold on. This shit's boring as hell. I'll check back in with you in a second, Todd Howard.
A way of finding the pilgrim again. Or at least his grave.
I love how he expects people in his chat to just talk about the game when all he's doing is talking to
Infinitum
NPCs.
addendum?
Yeah, and they better not talk about sports.
An addendum means like an add-on or something that comes as an added supplementary.
Right, an add-on or an add-on, correct.
An infinite supplement?
Yeah, infinite supplement, like DSP's pre-streams. It's an infinite edition.
All right, that's an odd saying, very specific.
Yes. Something
Yeah, yes.
there.
Parental tips from a childless man, baby. Exactly. Well, he's talking about himself. He's talking about his parents.
They didn't contemplate life. If they would have, I wouldn't even be here.
Enlightenment and Varun have versions of this story.
Okay.
I'm wrong. I found a girl and said, hey, baby, you want to make some...
Oh my yeah, but we're actually... We helped out that guy who was from...
Jesus Christ.
So maybe they'll like us because we helped their emissary at one point.
The Enlightened
Wouldn't DSP be the stepfather? Because we all know that Tyrone is feeding the horse. Yeah.
The poorest citizens find
But she needs him to do it so that she can try and convince him that it's his kid. Because then when he comes out...
What are you guys talking about? Yeah, his skin is a little darker. Do you guys not know about Sicilians? Sicilians have darker skin. They're Italians, idiot.
Hopefully, she'll be willing to
I like these people talk like they know what they're talking about. What a bunch of fucking idiots.
We need to catch up.
Yes. Italians also have curly hair.
What a big surprise that I have to do all the work, right? What a shocking development of events that I have to do everything.
Yeah, infinite supplements. We need to talk to LTG about infinite supplements.
All right,
Where
so
can we find
talk
that?
to the Varun prisoner and talk to the House of Enlightenment. I don't even know where we're fast.
DSP is not about to start paying attention now. The hell's wrong with you?
Maybe I should have been a little bit more careful before I did that.
Yeah, that's essentially it is. That is the case, Space Lord.
We're just back right where
Are you gonna cry the whole night, DSP?
Oh no. Well, maybe this will help out. Maybe actually this will work out.
Go buy some lockpicks.
We needed to. Yeah, actually, we did because look, we're going somewhere different. Okay,
Yeah.
this actually isn't.
Stop
bad.
crying.
We gotta talk to the UC
I bet that
security guy.
DSP's parents just sit and
Maybe- oh,
reflect
maybe
on
the
what they
guy's
created.
locked up
I like what he thinks. They probably planned and did
okay,
want to
the
have a
prison-
kid, but they
the
got
prisoner
him.
might
And
be
look how
locked
that
up
turned
with
out.
security
It would be pretty damn
All
disappointing.
right, see that?
If
So
DSP was your
actually, I
kid, you would
intended
feel
to
pretty
do that.
bad, I think.
That was all planned.
I wonder if you'd even really
Well,
feel
hello.
love for him. Because, you know, parents are always supposed to love their kids, but come on.
That's right. You trust me. You let me do whatever I want here because I'm so trustworthy.
Hey, you're that guy who shot a bunch of grenades down in the well.
No, it must have been some other dude.
Yeah, for real, let's do a fishing stream with his dad.
Mers is... Oh, my God. What happened to her? Oh, boy.
A visitor? I have all the company I need.
The cat, where does life come from? Where does it go? Are you quoting Cotton Eye Joe? Dude, I've never even heard of that
He
song.
sends another to ask more
Then start singing it on stream.
questions.
I never can make heads or tails of these guys.
The great
I like this character's
waits
model for some
in the
reason.
shadows.
She looks really great,
He will
you know,
entwine the universe,
battle scarred. She looks
and
cool.
all but the faithful will be made as dust. That is the truth. No more,
DSP's mom strikes me as a Barb kind of gal. Dave
I
Sr.
don't know,
got the
like
shortest.
I don't think that these characters, these housewomen, are going to have much of a major influence on the plot. But it seems to me like, just like everything when it comes to religion, they don't really, or they're not talking about a giant physical space.
Thank you, DSP, for explaining metaphors to me. I was too stupid, as I am a dumb kid who watches your stream.
Like one being and take over the
DSP thinks all of his viewers are adults, then why is he explaining this?
Alright, Hebrew Quote spoke of a pilgrim.
Dad, we hit the tips goal. Do you want the Sonic out of the bender?
Yes, I have spoken to your keeper.
Wait, no! Dad, I have a fishing hat. Where'd you go?
And then you will leave me. Jinan Varun meets the unbeliever.
All Phil would have to do is play one of his fishing games on a handheld with his dad out on the boat. It'd be some sort of bonding. Yeah.
Look at that! I'm playing Animal Crossing on my Switch. I caught a whale!
He cuts the unbeliever down. But the unbeliever returns. Jinan realizes the great serpent is testing him, and he will not be found wanting.
I think so, KW. I think definitely the mom does not know. I have a weird feeling that the dad does know, at least on some level. Because it would be really embarrassing. He's at work, right? Dad's at work, just kind of chilling, kicking it. Coworker comes over. Dave, is this your son? Huh? Is this your son on the video here? Yelling about not getting money? No, that's not my son. I've never seen that dude before in my life. Well, it says his name is Phil Burnell. That's your kid's name. Must be a different Phil Burnell, man. Never seen this dude before.
Does it not sound like this unbeliever is actually a Starborn?
Man, I would be so mortified. I'd probably have to quit my job.
I have heard of no such thing. If it exists, it is a shadow that the great serpent
Yeah, give this dude a sombrero. You can wear one of mine.
Faithless.
All right, well, I think I understand. I think this is a tie to the Starborn. I think it is.
We are done.
Wrong answer, DSP.
Okay. Now we had to talk to the House of Enlightenment. That's my take. I think that this is a Starborn. Maybe these Starborn have been around for much longer than we actually think. Right?
It's almost like they said that already, DSP.
I'll see you Friday, Kagome. Sounds good.
How come none of the trolls mess with DSP's parents for like 15 years? I actually really don't know. I partially don't think it's really necessary, especially with, you know, they probably already regret it like crazy.
And that's when the game chooses to use that NPC line. Are you kidding me? That's when Samco says that, when we're leaving the fucking security office.
What's wrong with that, DSP? Wait, what was the line? What was so troublesome?
That's when on the
office. Here's over the street continues. I've yet to see the inside of the security office.
I don't get why that's so terrible, DSP. You've never messed up your lines
next time we
before?
play Street Fighter 6 World Tour, we'll run into Jamie. I think Jamie is one of the very few.
Yeah, I also wouldn't mess with his parents kind of for the same reason I wouldn't mess with DSP's kid. They already live a life of tragedy. What could I do to DSP's kid? Haha, your dad's a loser. Yeah? Yeah, you think I don't know that? He's got gout and he's a loser. I know, man.
Let me know if I can help you.
Same thing with his dad. Hey, do you know your kid's a huge loser? Yes. Oh. Well, meeting adjourned then, I guess.
If it's about the financial or food assistance programs, we are backlogged. Don't worry, we're doing everything we can.
I like to think so too, good God, no. Sorry. Especially Wings' trolls. Wings' trolls are a little bit extreme. Sending hookers to his house, that's a little bit much. It's hilarious, but it's a little bit much.
Important. As strange as that may seem.
Listen, I've talked
I think he's claimed people contacted his parents. He has said that people have tried to reach out to his family in various ways.
Our early records are mostly administrative.
But, you know, it's hard to really trust anything this dude says. And what exactly is family? Because to DSP, a cat is family.
The founding members recorded in a lot of detail. It's the closest thing I have to what Aquilas is describing.
Okay,
also,
let's
DSP
hear it.
doesn't care in the least if people were messing with his family, so it wouldn't affect the intended target. No, he cared more when his aunt died than if people were contacting his family. So what does that really say?
Okay.
And by the way, he only cared that the aunt died because she was paying him money.
What about the second person? That second person.
And he was ready to dig her ass up out of the ground and start punching her. He was so pissed.
And the founders respond, each individual must understand how the second person lifts them up. all of human effort is a story of cooperation pushing us forward.
That's nice.
And it kind of goes on like that.
If you really think about it, it was really disrespectful. She should have written a letter to DSP. No, emailed him. Yeah, emailed him and told him, "Hey Phil, huge fan of your content. Love the top 10 racist moments. Anyway, I'm probably gonna die pretty soon. So you might want to start planning ahead for that. Or better yet, since you don't seem to have that aptitude, I'll just save some money up for you."
Single fight, and is never defeated. In the House of Enlightenment version of the story, the person that they call the Drifter comes back every single week, and rather than a physical confrontation, he challenges them.
DSP is definitely mentally challenged.
Philosophically, to think differently. So one was combat, one was trial by combat,
Brain
one was
bat.
trial by
thought.
This is interesting.
Oh,
this
please,
plot is getting
DSP,
more and
quit
more
playing with me.
interesting. Okay. Maybe
I think
there's
his
a
parents'
message
health is
hitting
bad
what
because
was-
they're worried and
you're
nervous
saying
about what's going to
there.
happen to him after they die. They're literally worried to death. Yeah,
There was
and
a
I wouldn't think
more
they'd even
hesitation
need to
among
worry.
openly atheists in the early
I wouldn't give this kid anything.
They were experimenting with
I wouldn't leave a
radical
dime to this dude.
Fortunately, that got abandoned
I always
quick.
felt like you do want to leave money for your kid that's a little bit less capable because they need the help.
Well,
I wouldn't
I
leave
think
this dude
the cool crap
anything.
is you know anything
If I
about
had
you.
him as a son and another son, the other son's getting everything. This dude has committed himself to failing. There's nothing you can do for him.
Or a center. Or in
Wow,
mathematics,
great
it
job,
would
Dad.
be
You didn't even leave me a single penny.
Because it would be
first at the
gone.
beginning.
All that money would go right to Scopely.
Still haven't learned too
I'm not
much.
paying
But we
Scopely.
have learned that apparently maybe the Starborn have been around a lot longer than we thought. All right.
Always happy to
Feels so irrelevant and miserable that all you can do is laugh and watch him circle it. Yeah, it's hilarious to me.
Is he aware that he's wearing two completely different vests that are like taped together? Look at that.
DSP, it's
two
fashion,
different
honey.
vests.
Look it up.
That are sewed together.
Yeah,
in the middle.
DSP in his
That's
Sonic shirt criticizing fashion.
Why- Is that future space design? Is that everyone has to have things that are like sewed together like that, completely differently?
You got anything now?
Really weird. Wait, this is. Oh come on! How do I get
This
to that
dude.
stupid door?
It was pretty fun. I usually get nauseous when I see
It was pretty fun. That's right. I am the vest expert. I should know. Imagine if I cut two of my vests.
That's
in
very
half
true.
and
I've gone.
like,
It's very
sewed
dark
it down
too.
the middle. That'd be pretty weird.
DSP just doesn't think about people. Because he's not even really narcissistic.
Quickly, let's leave
He's
before Sam gets
solipsistic.
to us.
People don't
11.
actually exist
Look.
in DSP's world.
You gotta be kidding me.
They're just
It's
these
glitched.
weird
I can't leave.
shadow forms that show up and nag at him every once
It's
in a while.
fucking glitched. You stupid piece of shit.
Okay, that's a legitimate glitch, and that's pretty funny. He doesn't resent.
It's all fucked up.
Well, future
It wouldn't
sometimes-
work. Come on.
You don't like. I hate how bullpup weapons look, but they are the future, so no way to fight that. Wait, you don't like bullpups?
Can we talk?
Now
Ah,
you
come
wanna
on,
talk
they're
about
kinda cool
crazy
looking.
things for the story?
Not bad.
All right, you know what?
bad.
Let's talk to Sam before we go into an insane new track of the story.
You remember,
Let's
he
talk
also
to
a
Sam
big
about
Zelda
whatever he
fan,
wants
so
to
much
talk
so
about.
that
It's probably
Zelda
gonna be
PJs are
super
collecting dust.
Here.
Ew.
This is for you.
You hate bullpups.
What
Tragic.
are you giving me? Wow, thanks.
Well, I see your parents didn't skimp on your P's and Q's. I spotted it on our last planetary foray. All part of the service.
What is it? You don't have to do that.
Hey, I'm gonna pick things up.
What's with this hate of bullpups? I can't get behind this. That makes me really sad. They look so cool and futuristic looking.
What the hell is Tazine? I don't
Isn't
know
it
what that is.
Tassine?
Just give me a completely random item that I don't want. Great, something more to encumber me after I just unloaded all
I
my
mean, come
inventory
on,
of
look
shit,
at this
right?
thing. Hold on, I gotta find it.
Anyway.
Because it's
Do I have any special plans for tomorrow?
more
Tomorrow is a
casual.
more casual
I'm just
day
chilling even harder.
Where I'll be running usual errands like grocery shopping. We do need some pet stuff this week.
What am I looking for?
You know, stuff like that. And, you know, we're going to order a meal. I don't know what kind of meal we're going to be ordering yet. But outside of that, no, nothing crazy. In fact, tomorrow
We are going to
be
chill
back
so
to
hard we
relaxing.
might actually
Because it
die.
has been a little stressful around here lately. Last week we had a really stressful day out. Even though we liked the day out, it was very hectic.
You went to
running
2
all
places,
around.
I'm sure.
And I think next week is going to be another week just like that. So I think.
Okay,
week is
look
gonna
at this
be a week
thing.
where we're gonna try to
How
stay
can you
home,
not find
relax,
this
maybe
gun
watch some
super
stuff
cool?
together,
Look at
run
it.
around the house, you know.
It's dope as hell.
Casualized day at home.
It's a Kalashnikov bullpup futuristic battle rifle. That's the coolest. Ah, come on.
Oh, you're back. What did you learn? Was there something hidden in those stories?
Don't have threatening auras. I don't know what you're talking about.
The Lion story used the word
Damn.
second and two.
Little shadow, you break my
Rune
heart.
Zealot said
Well, if you don't like it, you don't
4
like it.
times over 120 days. Let's say both.
Planets are often named by number. That's second.
Cat will play
might
Starfield
mean the
while I run
second
errands.
planet
Yeah,
in the
hopefully.
system.
You think so?
What else did you learn?
Cat puts his ass to work.
All right. Let's talk about the Varun Zealot. Jinan fought 4 times over 120 days.
If there really is a location the Pilgrim wanted us to find, those do sound awfully like coordinates.
DSP's on board. He's falling asleep, but he's on board.
Anything else?
I was not expecting this to be hard coordinates. I thought it was going to be stories leading into the Starborn, but... Alright, so in your story, the Pilgrim contemplates infinite addendum. That must mean something.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. DSP's good at this shit.
But
He's so
added
smart. He
to
can figure this stuff
infinity.
out real quick.
Maybe that points to a name. If we're looking for his resting place, we'd need to know the name of the star system.
Whatever.
Let's see.
DSP's
We
about to
have
clock out.
something that could be coordinates. Something
Yeah,
that
P90s are
could
cool as hell,
point to a
though.
Planet in the system.
Cat is
what's
probably
the
playing
name
Starfield correctly.
of
It's
the
on their
system?
third playthrough. Yeah, I really want to inquire with Kat how she does with video games, because I think that might also play into why she doesn't get included in streams anymore. Is because I'm sure Kat is far more competent than DSP, and he already dealt with that enough from Leanna. If you watch their Mafia playthrough, or I think at The Godfather, one of the two,
Indum? That's the name of a star system.
she straight up tells him
The
that
next
he's
planet I
wrong and
find, I'm naming
stupid
Dum-Dum. All right, let's say
so many
Indum.
times. Because he can't figure
That's
things
it.
out. And she says, well, I mean, I should figure it out just fine.
Indum.
DSP will say some dumb shit like,
It was glitched. You had to be psychic to figure that
That's where
out.
you'll find the Pilgrim's
This is the
resting place.
stupidest thing ever. There's
And
no
from
fucking
there,
way.
Maybe you'll find the true meaning of unity.
Stop being so toxic,
Before you
DSP.
go,
Yeah, and so he can't have that happen again, where he screams,
Well, you'd have to be psychic to figure this thing out.
you'll be
oh,
carrying their
oh Phil,
philosophies
I
with
figured
you
it
on
out.
this journey.
Well, you probably, like, looked it up or something.
Unity.
Can't have that. Sorry, no.
If you had to guess what it was,
Why does Kat work if he's making 100K
What
a year, unless she wants a
interpretation
job to get
would
away
you
from him?
give it?
I really think she probably does look at it as a
There's
social
nothing secret
outlet.
out there bringing everything together. It's just a word. Only total conviction brings us the truth we're being tested. I guess we'll just say the first one.
but what makes something like
I don't know.
that
My
hold?
kick-ass shower cap?
Gravity is also a force that brings things together. Should that
Damn
be
it.
sanctified?
I should have had shower caps as part of my
Spaghetti
cult.
brings people together, and some people worship the flying spaghetti monster. Gravity is a miracle just like life. That's a natural force. Unity is something greater. Let's say that.
Yeah, that's some good content, though. If you ever want to watch the... I think it was Mafia. I think it's Mafia 2. And he says that several times where he says, you would have to have been psychic to figure it out, and Leanna shits on him for it. Says, I figured it out just fine.
Oh, well, you know, it's, well,
Describes
anyway.
that divine unknowableness that the Pilgrim searched for.
I wonder if DSP's envious of that.
Can we just get a straight answer?
Well,
Wow, she has friends. I wish I could
I
have
won't
those.
keep you
But they're probably all going to betray me.
this has
Oh,
been
someone's getting banned.
Fun, I have to admit. Go, find your truth.
I don't see who got banned. They probably did nothing wrong.
I'd appreciate a chat.
Oh, we just talked. All right, we'll talk one more time then, quick.
It'd also be pretty embarrassing for Kat, because she can't have any friends over. Because they're going to be chilling downstairs or doing something, and you're going to hear DSP screaming upstairs.
Whatever that word is.
What the fuck? Fuck you, Todd Howard.
Why? We didn't even do
Fuck
anything.
you. Fuck you, Ed Boon.
Dead if it weren't for you.
Yeah, I'm not going to be a
I
part of
see. 'Cause
that.
You're talking about him and Barrett. I'm glad I didn't lose you both.
You and me both. Truly.
Cole loves you.
I gotta ask.
I took everything else from her YouTube channel, her
was
Twitter,
an
the gym.
impossible
Her job is the only thing she...
situation.
Yep.
I have a
Took away
phone
the
to ask.
Twitter.
Sorry.
Yeah,
but
I forgot. Her Twitter's been
It
silent
wasn't
for a
really
long
that
ass
decision. I
time.
didn't know anyone was going to die.
Constellation's so much longer.
I remember when it was,
He's
but
more
Lana
veteran,
brought friends over to the
probably
house and Phil
smarter.
stayed cooped up in this office
gonna be
working.
hard
Yeah,
knowing I get to
I remember
live my
that.
life, but his is
I think I do.
over.
I remember also they had dinner friends come
I
over
mean,
that one
in
time.
truth, if
That
I had
must have
known
been
that
pretty
there was a
hilarious
choice,
for
I
them.
would have chose Sam because we already did all the missions for Barrett. There was nothing remaining to do with that character.
The
So
mod
it's
left
really
already,
pretty
VRJ.
practical.
But yes,
But
that's
I don't think
exactly
he's gonna
correct.
understand if I
He's
tell him
lazy.
that.
Should have stuck around.
You can give yourself more credit. You're the heart of Constellation. There you go.
Wow. It's speechless. Words. For my sake. For Cora's sake.
This guy in the back here. Are you guys leaving
How are
yet?
you holding up?
Jesus, get the hell out of
You
here.
okay?
DSP's
I'm
numb from all the
focusing on what needs to be
toxicity
done.
on YouTube.
Let's say that. I'm focusing on what needs
Yeah,
to be done.
DSP's a man of focus.
Why don't you focus on getting the hell out of my
Wish I
damn
could
church?
Focus like that. That hunter bastard.
Oh, someone's getting banned?
Hey, big
I don't see who's getting banned.
I don't care if he's starved.
That means he has to scroll up to ban him. That's annoying.
Figure out a way to take him down.
You also wouldn't invite anyone over because of how bad the house is. You know, yeah, that's true. Hey, do you got a bathroom around here? Use the one upstairs. The other one is
Just bring me
destroyed. You had to do a big dump, huh? No, I mean it's actually
staring at us from
destroyed.
behind. Look, he's staring at our conversation.
You're the one loitering.
If we all lean on each other.
Mind your own business,
What a
asshole.
great guy, leaving his fiancée to deal with all the hosting duties by
All
himself.
right, Bloom Kid, thank you for the super chat. He says, this is the
Yeah,
new
I'm
judges
bringing
for
in
Red
this
Dead
bread
3.
cat.
Yes.
What are you doing?
Correct. Yes. It would be cool if we could ride horses through the spaceport.
Oh
Ride a
yeah.
horse around here.
Then it could be even more like Skyrim.
Tripping on it. All right, we're going to Indum. Yeah, we're going to Indum. Goonibu Indum.
Yeah, I think it would resort to violence for
the
the rider.
place of the Pilgrim, and this is going to be the next.
I'd
leg
flip
of
the damn
story,
table.
Supposedly, Indum.
Sweet.
I got an achievement.
Far
Stellar
out.
Cartography. Visit 20.
You just now
star
got that?
systems.
Holy shit, you do not play this game, do you? Yes, the human.
Gee, I wonder if the place called Pilgrim's Rest could be the resting place of the pilgrim. I wonder.
He's written it off as a loss. He's basically said it's never going to get fixed. Which, that's what a mature adult does. Yeah, that bathroom in there? Yeah, that's not getting fixed. Never going to happen. We got a whole nother bathroom, dude. And if that one breaks, we could just use the neighbors.
So.
That pile of clothes in the hallway
Fuck was that?
has worked just fine for years.
Follow the scanner. Go to Pilgrim's Rest that way. This is a nice place
For
us to do a hard save since we just
okay.
did a lot of progress, correct? And
Cat
we'll
poops in the
continue on.
bucket
Thanks for
confirmed.
watching, and
Yeah, that's why you can't bring her in.
Pilgrim's Rest next. Cool.
I could just
All
picture
right.
Phil
In the
eating in
meantime,
public.
I have to
keep
pee.
thinking that same
That's
place
exactly
kinda
what I'm
went
going to
back.
do. I'm just going to use the restroom quickly. We have another hour.
Possibly.
Starfield left on tonight's
I
stream,
think people
so
would be
guys, stick
genuinely
around.
unnerved. Like, oh
I
my
wanna
god,
say
is
thanks to everyone
there a
chilling,
bear in the
interacting,
restaurant?
and supporting in any way.
Holy
Final
shit, nobody
hour.
move.
So if you'd like to support the stream, please do. And again, reminder, tips would be
Give me
very
money.
much appreciated to help me pay off all these games.
I need
that
the
have to
money.
get, plus these bills before I get paid by YouTube.
I need to
thanks
pay off
anyone
my
who
Sonic
contributes in
loan.
any way in the next hour. I'll be right back.
Yeah, the chat is completely uninteresting. That's why I'm confused whenever people get banned. Are there funny things happening in chat that I'm not even noticing? Probably not. Yeah, it was weird when he said his neighbor texted him that the internet was back on. I don't know about all that. I wonder if it was some sort of like neighborhood message or something. Maybe he signs up for those. Yeah, I don't see why his neighbor would talk to him about anything. DSP probably texted him first. I don't know. Maybe his neighbors like feel bad for him or something. Yeah, that dude. Yeah, the Burnell guy. Oh yeah. Yeah, bless his heart. Yeah, he's got like I think he's got like Down syndrome or something. Nah, man, my cousin has Down syndrome. That's something else. That's like level 1 syndrome. Oh, is it lethal? It can be. Where'd he go? Oh shit. Think about it. DSP could be at any place right now. No one's safe. He could be T-posing at anybody. But in reality, Cat just uppercutted him into the ceiling. I don't know whose clothes those are. No one. I don't know whose clothes those are.
Attention, idiots. I need money now. The stupid idiots at Sega cost me $60. And it's fucking bullshit. Send. So, the bottom line is this. Give me your goddamn money. I'm sick of playing Mr. Nice Guy. Send. Okay, well hopefully Mom reads that.
It was something I wanted to do for a long time, Sonic. I did want to be a voice actor. That's why my favorite praise I ever hear... I mean, I hope this doesn't sound too masturbatory, but my favorite praise is whenever people say I do a good DSP impression, because that feels good to hear. Because That was my dream as a kid. I wanted to be a voice actor. And then I saw that they get paid next to nothing. I was like, ooh, I don't know about all that.
I'm back.
Well, I was doing good.
Tonight. That was a nice relieving pee.
I pissed all over the place.
Hour of Starfield. But before we resume,
And Delvin,
ladies and gentlemen,
I drift into Popeye territory.
I received a tip.
So the bottom line is this: Bluto's pissing me off right now. He ran off with like cat,
tip during this break.
and I'm getting kind of some rapey vibes from him.
I received a very
this joke again.
very generous $50 tip from Lisa
thanks,
Lou
OIC.
tonight. Lisa Lou, thank you so much out there. I appreciate you. Thank you for supporting Starfield. Thank you for supporting the Late Night Chill streams.
Nice whale call, DSP. Very good. $50. That's an instantaneous gratification.
One that you guys have not seen much of this month. That's why we flipped these animations.
Oh shit! It's the one that we already saw.
You go. You totally haven't seen this one. It figures that I flipped the animations, and now we get a $50 tip, and you see the same animation we've seen a million times, right?
Lame.
Thank you to Lisa Lou.
Yeah, it is a very odd coincidence, PNF. But you know, causation, correlation.
Okay.
Obviously, they're not connected.
That's funny because that's what I was just doing too. I was just in the bathroom, literally doing that. There just was no T-Rex.
Cat wasn't in there this time.
There you go.
Thank God.
Exactly. That's what takes me so long when I go to the bathroom. Because sometimes there's
like
stuff
Cat.
in there I gotta avoid.
She's in there with a shovel.
Sometimes
She's
I have
coming
to,
right at you.
Between the toilet and the bathtub because there's a velociraptor in the tub, so I have to sneak and not make any noise.
Is T-Rex the new name for Tyrone? He's just in there.
Giant jaws. So thank you, Lisa Lou. A very generous tip.
Gunner glasses time.
And
hell
yeah,
yeah.
Glasses going. Now how about this? If we hit $100
That was funny.
tips tonight,
Dude, did you see that? DSP was on the toilet and he got. Well, he didn't get eaten. But he was on the toilet. It's really funny.
No signs there'll be another Sonic game anytime soon. So if we hit that tonight, I'll wear the Sonic hat tonight. I know you guys want to see the Sonic hat, okay?
Yeah, DSP's in the bathroom. Oh my God, that's a lot of blood coming out. Oh God,
anything
I just can't afford a doctor right now. I just hope it clears up.
A little bit of a tease. Jade says, "How was food? Good. We had
God damn it, Jade. You've been here.
Bison burgers.
How food today? How is the food today? Is the food today pretty good in general, all over the globe? Maybe.
But they were really good.
You sit when you pee? I really hope that DSP sits when he pees.
Okay.
Because you've seen this dude's accuracy. He probably
Now,
splashes
let's
all over the
continue
place.
with our epic story development
DSP, it's
here in
okay,
Starfield
man.
tonight.
Go ahead and sit down.
Alrighty, everyone. Welcome back to Starfield as we are checking out the Pilgrim's Rest, which is supposed to be the actual resting place where this pilgrim apparently died and was buried, and it might be an indicator. Something about Unity, something about these artifacts we've been finding, maybe something about the Starborn.
You know what, DSP? They should just really hook up their direct deposit to your bank account. It'd be much easier. You wouldn't have to deal with all this stupid shit.
Be sure to drink your Ovaltine. It could be that too. You know,
Needs a stool for the toilet, like
he
he does sit. He just sits across from the toilet. Oh, that's really funny.
All right, it's like Dagobah. No, Dagobah.
That's it's not called Dagobah.
This is more like
Dagobah,
right? It's Tatooine.
Does that count for Steve in his mispronunciation list? Because it's a fictional setting. Does it count? It's not Dagobah.
Do I make my own mac sauce for burgers?
No, we just ate them right out of the pan.
This time around, we had forgotten. We had basic condiments like we had mustard, ketchup, mayo, but we had totally forgotten, okay, to buy.
He sits facing the sister, right? Because then he reads his comic books.
Forgot all of that.
Wow, look at that.
Next time, plus I want to get some kind of
Goofus and Galleon are so funny.
It's not beef, excuse me. To season the bison as I cook it, because I think that would make it a lot better. But we forgot all of that. We just had the basic stuff, so.
It's a good thing that DSP's load didn't happen on screen.
I've never made a beef Wellington. No, Bloomkit. Sorry, I'm not a good cook.
Well, we laughed, but that was actually a sexual assault. Because DSP's boss was sexually assaulting his employee.
His camp?
That's why he's so ashamed about the incident, man.
What do you think we can find? Hey, it's like a mess.
Yeah, Bison's red meat. It's going to give him more gout, and then he's going to get confused.
What? Why would he randomly say that? Why would he say that now?
Stop
We're in the middle
crying.
of something interesting. You're talking about skiing.
Maybe I want to talk about skiing. DSP never brings up anything irrelevant.
This place is a mess. It looks like this place has been ransacked. A pilgrim's writing?
Stop whining!
Here is the crux of
Let's
my
not read
troubles.
these,
To
DSP.
accomplish
Can we
anything,
skip
I need
these?
to work with other people. I need assistance. I need workers and hands.
You were lucky.
As we work together, they inevitably ask questions that I can never help talking. It starts innocently enough. They want to understand how someone who believes in science can also believe in the divine.
Oh, please don't lecture us with this, DSP. I'm asking very nicely.
My weakness is my inability to let alone. I want them to understand.
See, this
so I
is
try
the thing
to
about
get their
spiritualism.
minds onto the right
You guys
path.
are going to hear one
Then
gunshot.
there are follow-ups and followings.
That's me
The trouble
shooting
is
my
that I
modem.
genuinely care for these people. It would be so much easier if I didn't.
Oh, thank God he's just confused. I was really hoping it would turn into that.
Find around here that maybe talk
DSP
like that.
is he's almost Reddit level atheist. He's this obnoxious blend of every awful thing from every single denomination. He wants to preach to you about what Jesus really meant while simultaneously ignoring what Jesus really meant. And then he also wants to say that everyone who follows religion are easily corrupted and easily manipulated, and thankfully DSP's not, and he's like free, dude. But also spiritualism is really important because Jesus was a pretty kick-ass dude.
Pilgrim's Writing 4? I wish I could read these in order.
But he's not judgmental
right?
or anything. Thankfully, DSP is
The last-
awful in
that
every
last bit of
category.
piece of piece. Is that anything? Is that funny? Why am I trying to be funny? Why have they driven me mad at last? Is there a difference between writing to myself
Remember,
and talking to myself?
Jesus
The former
was
certainly
not
seems
down
more
with
acceptable
public
than the
charity.
latter. I recall
He was
again my
not
mind
down
of
with
my
the
own, and
nodding
even
of
if
heads in the
it exists,
synagogues,
it's sufficient
which
for
is
me to believe
technically
everybody
true.
else.
But you know what
Maybe
else
he's restored
Jesus
me once
said was
more, but
wrong?
this time I am
Wrath.
alone for now.
He said that even
Myself
thinking
is
about
a
killing
formidable
someone
opponent.
was more or less
I
equal
should
to
have
actually
expected
killing
as
someone.
much, but vanity is thankfully
DSP?
not among my
What does he
vices.
do?
Regardless,
Is he
it
someone you
turns
could
out
see as a
time spent in
wrathful
solitude
person?
is in my case time with a very sick man or whatever it is I have become. I don't like this person.
If you so much as say something
this
about
guy-
DSP any sort of
Didn't he
crossways,
just say he was talking to
he's
others and
shitting
trying
on
to
you
teach
until the end of
them?
time.
Now he's saying that he's alone.
Because that's what Jesus would do.
Right? Huh. Yeah, I wonder.
Piece of peace. Oh, I missed it.
Okay.
That's nice. I want to hear it again. Oh, someone got banned?
I wonder. Expected as much, but vanity is thankfully not among my vices. Regardless, it turns out time that last bit of piece of
Nice.
piece. Is that anything? Is that being called?
That's going to go on... that's definitely a sound clip. You guys are right.
Today, in a soft voice, my assistant asked me if there was anything above the unity.
That's why he stumbled over it. He knew what that was. Oh, shit. That's like the cat get out of there now. That place is
I
toxic.
was asked honestly, and I answered as best as I could. Even in my closest
You can see it in his
confidant,
eyes
I
whenever
failed
that
to grasp the
happens,
basic
how much
truth.
he deeply
Why am I
regrets
bothering to
saying
explain
it.
any of it at all to them? Every word that drops from my mouth gets gobbled up, misheard,
Cat, get out of there now. That place is
misunderstood,
toxic.
Mistranslated before I can even issue the slightest clarification.
Legendary quote.
People are necessary, but people are madness. I attempted to withdraw to go off alone to commune with unity in my own way. They followed. Of course they followed. So it almost sounds to me,
Peace?
now that I'm piecing this together, this person is some kind of a big thing.
Oh, nothing gets past this dude.
Of thought. And he has followers that want more, but every time he tells them his
Like
philosophy,
DSP.
they misunderstand him, and they ask him ridiculous questions that he feels are just, if they
Like
understood what he was saying, they
DSP.
wouldn't ask him the questions. So he's tormented by the very people who want
Holy
to learn
shit, it's
more,
him.
and they're following him around, and eventually he just ended up here, and
Yeah, he had enough. Now he's streaming from this planet.
That's kind of interesting.
He got tired of all these idiots in chat misconstruing what he was saying
So what ended up happening? Did he
and
end up
asking dumbass questions like, Phil, what's your favorite kind of
like
cheese?
dying here?
Yeah, I gotta get out of there,
Right?
man.
Like, what was the outcome of all of this? Let's see credits. He doesn't need them.
Hold on. You gonna go in there or not? Turning water into gin? Yeah. DSP's tripping on water. Not
Access
walking
a
on
locked
it,
room
tripping
and
on it.
search for clues on Unity. Something's in there, huh?
Delicious.
Alien
Wonder if
stew?
Cat's gonna make some of that sometime.
Here's Pilgrim's Writing 5.
Yep.
They never
That's
found
okay.
one.
Probably doesn't exist. Probably
I
limited
find
edition.
myself thinking about his various I thought almost said it said pasta. His various pasta. I find
Penne.
myself thinking about his various pasts and my possible futures. I imagine continuing.
If
on
I'm
the
ignoring
road
your
requiring
chat,
more
it's
power,
probably
more
for a
knowledge, more
reason.
development
DSP
myself.
5 days
I
ago.
imagine
Uh-oh,
passing
this person's
from
gonna get
one world
banned.
to another world and beginning the process anew. What is notable here? That road does seem gratifying. Every step is one of intrinsic reward, and I feel myself anticipating the pleasures and seeking a more contented version.
Never mind, this isn't DSP anymore.
Then, for the sake of considering all possibilities, I imagine if I took a different path, if I stopped running,
no,
stopped
DSP never
seeking
questions
the
his
out of my own
path.
power, if I
He just needs people to get out of the way.
twinges of compassion that I feel in my heart, and let myself
He just
care
wants
for
to
the
chill,
people
dude.
who seem to gather about me wherever I try to work. If I simply lived and taught, and perhaps brought others to the light, and then I died. That road also seems gratifying, and I also see a contented version of myself.
DSP should
in
have
that
been a
future.
prophet.
Here's the difference, though. When I stop thinking about the glories I could achieve for myself, the pleasure fades nearly immediately. When I stop thinking about staying and
Take
building
these words to
something,
heart,
that feeling
DSP. These are
endures.
kind of directed
There's
towards
something
you.
more sustaining about it and more fulfilling. I don't know what the difference signifies, but I'm
Wonder what the hell he's
grateful
even
that I
talking
can
about.
notice
That
it.
does not compute to me at
So
all.
is he saying?
Hold on.
When he thinks about
what he's trying to
personal
say is
achievement and
system
glory,
error.
he feels pleasure, right? He's saying basically there's two different ways he could go about his life as a big thinker. So here's the Pilgrim's computer. The spammers are
Let's
at it,
ban
are
him.
they?
Get him out of
Let's
here.
take a
Who's
look.
spamming? I'm not seeing any spamming. And he's really rocking around, though. I don't see anybody spamming, really. Yeah.
Who's spamming? Tell me.
Identify them.
Who's a spammer? I'll get rid of him right now.
DSP Gestapo mode.
Who's the spammer? Line him up against the wall so I could T-pose at them menacingly. Ban.
Who's spamming? I really don't see anybody spamming.
People are asking if I like barbecue sauce.
Never mind. DSP is
I
distracted.
Like it on some burgers. It depends.
No,
on the
Derek's
burger.
not here for
If you're gonna
once.
have
I'm
barbecue
actually
sauce, usually
rather
I have
alarmed by
meat
that
on
because
there,
we don't
too.
know where Derek
Like
is right
bacon
now.
Or like a pulled pork
He
or
cut off his
something.
monitor
I
bracelet.
wouldn't just slather barbecue sauce on top of a standard burger. If you came seeking the right answers, you'll know what question
What are you
to ask.
talking about?
What are you talking about? How do I open the door? What is the unity? I return to your question with a question. Have you read my writings? What's the
Giving
version
me
of
money.
People? They're necessary but madness. They're madness is what he said. People are madness. Who's your most formidable opponent?
Derek was humiliated
Myself.
by Phil earlier. I need to check that out.
Where does enduring contentment come from?
What the fuck is a standard burger?
Growing becomes
It's
better and stronger,
okay.
and
So
nice
standard
culture
burger
is
is like a
stronger.
normal type,
Let's say
so it's
growing
weak to
becoming
fighting
better and
type
stronger,
burgers.
which is what he said in his books. Nah.
Derek lying face down in a culvert somewhere. I mean, I hope it's that
stopping
good.
and embracing and compassion.
Whose turn
Got
was
it.
it to watch Derek?
You came here seeking the true meaning of unity. If you still wish to find it, there is one final piece of myself in the next room. I found my
That's his
own
paranoia.
answer
He
a long
naturally
time
thinks
ago,
it can get.
but not in
Yeah,
the way that I
it's
was
true,
expecting,
and that's how
so
people can get his
journey
goat all the
is the
time.
truth. Okay.
DSP, there's someone spamming. Put down controller. Start scrolling. That's how you get his attention. Just say negative things. He doesn't care about positive things. That's just
Yeah, a
lame.
hot plate. He has a hot
But remember, people on the internet, they only care about negative things. Not me. I think about positive
my
things.
answers. These antimicrobials are the answers.
On some levels, though, I don't necessarily blame DSP when it comes to his chat.
Oh,
His chat is so lame. I wouldn't want to talk to them either.
Damage by 5%. That's actually a decent upgrade, I would say.
Take the box cutter.
Yeah, that's pretty good. A pretty good permanent magazine find there. You know what? How much you want to bet in this game? There's like a million.
Bill
of
threw
those,
Derek under the
and
bus
most
and
people
backed
just
up
don't
and ran
find
him.
them
Oh
in
God,
Unity. I probably
that sounds really
like,
funny.
Missed like 20 of them, and they just been in the environment. And this I just happened to stumble upon it this time. Lucky, I guess.
Yeah, at least you're not Derek. Let's read some of this
they
stuff.
only
What the
blend
fuck
in
is
this
apple
one. They don't
slaw? Like
stand out.
coleslaw, but with
Bobbleheads,
apples? Okay, not
snow
fully stupid.
globes, those kind of things.
Steak,
Or the
good
books
choice.
in
Sounds
Skyrim,
weird.
They kind of you can figure.
I'm
out
enjoying
those
your
things
chill
just
stream
right
of
in the environment.
Starfield. Keep up the good
All
work.
right, it's the
Mentally
Pilgrim's final
disabled?
writing. Everyone, prepare yourself.
I know who you are. Pretty
I'm about to get
threatening.
a plot dump right now, so prepare yourself. Ready?
Willow will tell us what sauce she likes on her
I don't know
barbecue
what the
burger.
correct answer is.
Demented.
I might never.
It's just
Increasingly,
stupid
though,
shit
I
in
am
here.
comfortable with not knowing. The more I reflect on being here in this world, in this time, the more I
Yeah,
think it is
that's true. Most of his
precisely where I need
chat
to
is
be.
LARPers.
This time will be
Which,
different.
I mean,
It won't be about
it's not even funny
so I won't
anymore.
have to run.
Good LARPing I haven't
Actually
seen in a
build
long
something
time.
with intent instead of scrambling to fix something that others create in my name.
Hey guys, I'm not
Maybe
saying it's
something
one particular
beneficial. I
person,
could be something
Derek,
beneficial.
but some
I'm
people
leaving
keep
behind
saying
that
goodnight
other
over and over.
person. The
Derek!
world has no place for him. Let him die. Let me live to enlighten the blessed universe before me. I have found the end of my journey, but to know everything, you must find its beginning. On Hyla 2, The island hides the scorpion, and the scorpion sting.
All right, we're getting pretty deep into this, DSP. Who's?
Cletus says, it's a disaster. The perk mags that are in the copy-paste locations are duplicated an infinite number of times, too.
What else could it mean?
What do you mean by that, Cletus?
It means that they appear in tons of places, DSP. They're copied and pasted. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
What do those words mean? Ah, you're losing me, man. It's too much technical
Back
shit.
to our ship, right? So we're going to Hyla 2. It's an unexplored route. Can we go here instead?
Yeah, that piece of peace clip, though. That's getting snatched for sure. The founding waifu was the best LARPer. Who was my favorite LARPer?
First we go to Al-Batani.
I can tell you who my least favorite LARPer is. That's, what was his name?
Going on here? No, nice and empty.
Prince Albert.
Like the rest of the
Wait,
game.
we shouldn't on the game again? Because it's boring? Because you're making it boring?
Ships are warping in, but I think they are UC. They're nice. They're friendlies.
That was them for saying, oh yeah, okay, never mind. That is the best LARPer.
All right, on to the next.
And then it had that exact rendition of the meme. You think that's funny? You think that's funny? Yes.
And said, I love the stream.
We'll get banned.
Chill. We're powering up the grab drive for a second jump.
I want to assume that Prince Albert is actually a troll, but yeah, if you're sending money, you're dead. Now, guys, it's because sometimes funny, yeah. Wait, I gotta scroll this up. He was off screen there for a little bit. DSP might die here, so this could be funny. Because I died a couple times, and I don't know.
And I guess
we'll see.
We're gonna land, right? Indeed, the ancient ruins. Okay. Something about a scorpion sting.
What are we looking at chat for? There's nothing interesting happening there.
Scorpion.
Timbo is Prince Up. That's lame as shit. Then never mind. I take it all
glad that
back.
You're enjoying tonight's chill stream of Starfield. Thank you. Scorpion. Beware.
Who's that supposed to be, DSP? Is that a reference to something? It's not a very good impression.
Those are nice.
What the hell is that thing? Shoot it! I hate it. Whatever it is.
Tongue face.
Put it down.
Razors. What a name, Tongue Face.
That was worthy of a goat laugh.
Willow says, I love Starfield. Well,
I love Mayo.
I will say this, since we started doing the main storyline, this is more interesting than a lot of the other things we've done in the game, is it not? It actually feels like we're like doing something interesting and getting somewhere with a plot. I would say the Terrormorph plot was pretty good. I think the Freestar Collective plot was kind of boring, honestly. So I would say right now there was the UC plotline, the Vanguard plotline.
Okay, so that's a new clone because he was saying UAC earlier, but now he's corrected himself.
From what we've done so far,
but it hasn't vocalized that correction.
There's some ruins.
So I found it kind of hard to get to this thing because the water is very toxic and killed me before I could swim to that position. So let's see if DSP has that same moment. Hopefully he doesn't save either, so he has to run all the way here too.
Like a Zelda game, does it not? It totally does. It looks
Yeah,
like
a Zelda Lake. Hopefully you go viral on TikTok again.
I know. Can you stand these graphics? Look at the amazing.
Well,
detail
stop
of
crying,
that next-gen
DSP.
water.
Look at the next gen
Right?
DSP we
Yeah.
got look here on stream.
What's that noise? Oh shit!
Oh my god, nothing gets past you.
Who's that?
Don't save DSP. Don't save. Don't save. Good, good. Hop right in there.
To be landing on this planet at the same time as us.
Oh, I think he's gonna make it. I forgot he had a boost pack.
Microbial contamination in progress. Cletus says, remember the Mass Effect Andromeda first planet, the desert one? This looks like a one-to-one copy-paste of it with human...
Yep, his health is dropping. He's gonna make it. He'll be fine. Never mind. You literally just told what happened. You just said what it was. How does that happen? How does he say what's happening and then say what's happening? You had a microbial infection, dude.
I don't know. I don't get that, but whatever.
Yeah, I forgot that he had a jetpack. Never mind, it's going.
Opposite side, are we gonna have to have
If he didn't have a jetpack, he would have screamed.
Ruins or something? Maybe. One thing's for sure, I'm not fighting this thing. It's a hunting Ikuru.
I just wish that after I guess the boot, they start to enforce TOS all around. This anime has been stale for way too long. It would be interesting seeing DSP have to go to Kick or whatever.
Another one. Look,
I would go to Kick and watch him, or go to his channel anyway, because he can't ban people over there, right? Remember when he was thinking about it? He was deliberating if he wanted to go to kick or not, because he was saying, well, you do get more money. You do get more money, and I do like money. Then someone chimes up, you can't ban people. Oh, well, no. That shut down that deliberation real fast. But DSP should love doing streams on Kick. He could say the N-word all day.
Finally, I'm no longer censored. So I'm going to tell you what I really feel about that guy, Tevin.
Well, I'm not going to waste my... Did Barrett just walk... Or Barrett, excuse me. Did Sam just walk right the fuck up to one like he didn't even care? He did, didn't he?
He'd run back to Twitch. Yeah, he would. It'd be funny if he got banned on Twitch, too.
Look,
he wasn't
he's
paying
walking
attention
right up to them.
Yeah, he wasn't. He forgot what he himself already said. It's so embarrassing.
Are they not aggro?
DSP should stream on local access. His gun is not loaded, by the way. He only has 2 shots.
I don't get it. It's safe.
Yep.
I really don't understand what's happening right now.
And you're under attack. Oh, I thought they were attacking. Never mind. That's lame. Oh, yeah. DSP's loving this already. Yep, keep moving it to the left. There you go. Okay, down 1. Well, definitely not up. And we're confused. Never mind. It's over. This was super easy to solve. The scorpion's tail, DSP. Remember the clue? Remember scorpion's tail? No. There you go. It's starting to make sense now. Found it. Gun's not loaded all the way, by the way. Share a few bits of airtime to be quick to let Twitch know about all the nice things Phil has said about them. Oh, yeah. This dude would speedrun getting banned.
That's it? Go to the last star of the Scorpius constellation.
You're...
We came all the way out here just to mess with that stupid thing.
It was a clue, DSP. I thought you said this was interesting.
We weren't even there. And all we had to do was mess with it, and then it says, oh, just go to the last star of this constellation.
This game already is something that's a very personal experience. It's kind of like Death Stranding in the terms of it's not really going to be interesting to people watching it ever.
Wow. Well, that was a riveting mission. Let me tell you guys something.
I'm here in spite of haters. You're not like they say.
A better person
well, you got a dumbass here giving you $2. Feels good.
The Hunter.
Alright, huge spoilers here. DSP's gonna go clown mode.
Keeper Aquilus sent me to find the true meaning of unity.
No, surrender or be destroyed. Damn it.
Now it's all starting to make sense. You should come aboard. There's another Starborn here who is very interested in meeting you. I can speak for myself. Constellation ship, you weren't invited to this meeting, but much of our conversation has been about you.
Come on, DSP. You got anything for us?
I will personally guarantee your safety as long as you come in peace.
Remember when he said the Scorpius was the name of the person, even though you can see the name of the person down there?
You're one shot at getting those answers you must desperately want.
It's like, that's the name of the person, Scorpius?
All right,
no.
let's do it.
The name of the ship. Did any detractors ever attempt to purchase Phil's debts when he cleared bankruptcy? Not that I know of.
Don't tell them I'm going to kill them when I get on the ship. Before I leave, I'm just going to sneak attack
Oh, yeah.
them both.
Yeah, that's a good plan,
Take
DSP.
damage. Thank you, Bungo. Bungo expressed another super chat. He says he's here. He, in spite of what haters say, he's liking his time here.
I'm glad that you're stupid as hell. Welcome aboard.
As you can see, I pay no attention to nonsense. I don't cause drama. I don't participate in
I don't cause drama.
To chill with you guys. That's it. That's what.
This is definitely a new clone.
On the internet. If it was otherwise, I wouldn't be here because I don't play that game. So I'm glad that you're enjoying. Okay, let's board and see what the hell's going on. So now you know what's going to happen.
I don't cause drama, as 99% of my content that goes viral is drama related.
100%. In fact, are they not in Mantis outfits?
They are not. You're
Are they
stupid.
not? Look.
Confirmed.
So
That's quite a bit of a roundup, but
the Mantis, the superhero, whose outfit
DSP doesn't want a personal experience because being DSP sucks. He only wants a game that doesn't put you and your character into the mainstream game. Yeah, pretty much.
Found by someone. They started wearing it and became a vigilante, but in reality, it was a suit from one of these Starborn. That
no,
was
this is
found
empirically
in the
false,
universe,
DSP.
Right?
I will
How
bet
much do
money.
you want to bet? Because these look very similar to the Mantis outfit.
It's not. God, this dude. I mean, okay, sure, it could be your little theory that you can suspect, but he's not going to correct himself when he's clearly wrong.
I believe they ambushed you above Neon and demanded that artifact you worked so hard to
That's right, and we fought them. We blew them into bits.
Command
They
all
ran
kinds
away.
of super personal information calling
for the
constantly.
stellar introduction.
That'd be fun.
Your success is unprecedented. Before
Yeah,
you
these
came,
guys have the coolest
we were
armor.
just discussing how
I do love their
continued
armor.
use of force against you is unwise.
DSP is going to be so hyped for the big reveal.
All we ever wanted to do was talk. You attacked us.
He's going to shit on this and so much.
We did. We are not a monolithic people. The Starborn are individuals. Some are united in cause. Others are in it for
Like
themselves.
those idiots on YouTube.
We're all
No, I'm in it for me.
Some of us are just
What?
honest.
Oh, DSP's on board with this already.
Demanded
He didn't
you
cause
hand
drama,
over
he's a
your
catalyst.
artifact. How is that so different from what I did?
We needed to warn you off.
Yes,
Every
that's true.
encounter with one of our kind could spell
DSP creates a shit ton of drama. What are you talking about? He never makes any drama. I don't shit on anybody. What are you talking about?
Whoever can collect them.
I never shit on anybody. What's Gamer J Lee? I never heard of this dude. Who's
I agree,
Pro
Cody,
Jared?
taking
Never heard of this
artifacts
guy.
are both on my list. You're talking in circles. I came to learn about Unity. Let's say that.
Yes.
Yeah, the LTG thing? Yeah, I didn't create any drama. Although I shit all over the dude.
The Unity. You are on the path to it. It is a place, a gateway. It
Sweet.
is where we were reborn.
It's where the gout eventually ends up.
Not a relatively expendable Dusty anymore, are you? Look at
DSP?
where you've ended up.
It's not Barrett. It's bullshit, right?
No, he
It's
didn't react
definitely
like I
not
thought he
Barrett.
would.
Stay silent.
I'm not who you think I am. This universe is only the first one you've been to. I've seen hundreds. Where I came from, I was the one who stayed at the lodge to protect the artifacts. You died on board the Eye while we held off the Hunter.
One of me, at least.
DSP, any reaction? This dude's falling asleep during the big reveal.
The remaining artifacts, and they opened the way to the center of my universe. And the doorway...
Like, I got kind of hyped during this point. DSP, checking out. I guess I'm just a lame ass.
I became a Starborn.
Love when DSP says he's just a small-time streamer with a few million. Yes, one of the most prolific
You
people.
gotta be kidding me. So it is Barrett, but it's not Barrett. It's another universe's Barrett. It's a multiverse plotline. You have got to be fucking kidding me. The story of fucking Starfield is a multiverse plotline.
Called it. He's gonna cry.
Oh my god, they did it again? What? These writers are hacks. Are you shitting me? This has got to be a cool joke. This seriously has to be a joke. We were just playing Mortal Kombat 1.
I knew it.
Not a
I
month
knew he would
ago.
hate this.
And the plot of
I
Mortal
knew
Kombat
he would
1
hate this.
is a really shitty multiverse plotline. And I said, why is everyone copying what Marvel did in the MCU? Because they think it's popular right now. Multiverses can work. All right? When they're
this is unique. This is different.
Or different or interesting. Is every fucking video game
This
now
is a
gonna do
unique one.
multiverse plotline?
Okay,
This
never
is
mind.
fucking
It's no
terrible.
longer
You
unique because
gotta be
DSP
kidding
says
me.
it's not unique. So what makes it unique, DSP? Can you give us anything objective as to what to define it as? Look at this dude, clown moding in a more lame ass way.
So what he's saying is, in his multiverse,
Mhm.
I died.
Yeah, you got gout and you died of it.
He got all the artifacts. He went to
The
this
hunter
universe.
shot you right in the gout.
It made him
It was
a
lethal,
superpowered
obviously.
being and allowed him to travel to other universes, and now he's in this universe, right? But why?
What makes it unique? No, go back to that,
Why
DSP.
travel to
What
the
makes
other
it
universe,
unique?
and why did he try to get
What
the
makes
artifacts
Marvel's
from you?
different than this one? You can count the different ways it's different.
This Unity is
So
where the artifacts
multiverses
from
are
the
okay, but
temples.
don't do them.
They are all connected.
But who made them to begin
Yeah,
with?
it
Where
came
did it all
from
come from?
Space Scout. I think it was the Cyclos who made it.
Both of you are trying to keep people from it.
I have to.
Marvel is doing multiverses awful. I actually don't really enjoy multiverses that much. I think it's kind of... Well, I don't want to say lazy, but it's too convenient. It makes things too convenient that way.
The Starborn fight over them. Innocent people die. You've witnessed the power.
This is unique because you're more involved than you would be in MK1 at least. And also in this one, it's a game. And I'm not talking about a video game, I'm talking about it's an actual game they sort of play to do this rebirth cycle. Essentially. So it's different, DSP. It is different.
You're twisting what I mean.
They're hypocrites. They use the chaos caused by the hunt for the artifacts to establish an order where
Yeah, I knew this dude would hate this.
who's worthy.
And remember, this game's been in development for 7 years or so. So they wrote this story 7 years ago, probably. Because that's one of the first things you do, is write the story. But DSP is going to say that this is old news because it came out now. What they should have done was completely change the story. Because everyone was doing multiverse stuff. By the way, does DSP know about Doctor Who? Speaking of multiverses.
I was also human once. But what does it matter?
Can you join the Varum Zealots or whatever? Unfortunately, no. So far, no.
Is within your grasp.
Yeah, Marvel invented multiverse. They invented the multiverse and then went back in time and gave it to other people.
Keeper Aquilus? No, it's another version of the same person.
Doctor Who is just so... Doctor Who writers are so lazy. They have a bunch of time travel and multiverses. Like, Marvel already did that, dudes. You're kind of late to the party. Okay, I got someone in chat telling me that Doctor Who's been around since the 1960s. I was there. I would have remembered it. Fucking moron.
So, what I'm understanding is, basically, the reason that so many people who played this game said, get through your first playthrough first, finish it, and then do New Game Plus, likely what that means is at the end of this game, you go to the Unity, you go through it, you become a Starborn, and in New Game Plus, you're a superpowered being, and you're going through the same universe a second time, but this time it's your goal to get all the artifacts for yourself and to prevent others from getting them. So I wonder if in your second run, if you might even be anti-Constellation, and you're trying to stop the Constellation members from getting the
This is going on. I'm just going to refresh here.
because your goal is...
Oh, someone's banning.
Cletus says, yes, in the New Game Plus universe, it's new, so Sarah Morgan can be male, other characters can change. Essentially, when you do New Game Plus, you
It doesn't happen that often,
around,
but it
makes you
can.
feel
But DSP is making it a little bit deeper than it is. And he hates it.
I'm sorry, but I hate to say it. Even though that
Okay,
does
so it
sound
is
unique for
unique.
a video game,
But you hate it.
multiverse thing is
So you've already
already been done to
contradicted
death.
yourself.
First comic books did it.
Multiverses can be good if
You
they're
had,
unique. This one's unique. I hate it
Crisis
because
on
it's got a
Infinite
multiverse.
Earths, which was the DC version that
I guess he doesn't remember saying
made it
that.
a mainstream popular thing in comic books. Then Marvel did it, right? Then you had the MCU.
You gonna bring up Doctor Who?
MCU did it. Now it seems like every video game wants to do it. I'm sorry, but it's too late for that. You know what I'm saying? Like if
It was made 7 years ago, wasn't it?
I would have been blown away. I would have been like, this is one of the most original things I've ever seen. The Marvel Universe made this mainstream popular. And now everyone wants to fucking do this. It's lame. It's been done to death. I just played Mortal Kombat 1. The plot did this and I hated it. And now I find out that Starfield is the same fucking plot. Oh, man. But of course, here's the question. Who created...
Who cares, man? You don't even care.
The temples?
And when DC did back in 56, it was an easy-ass wreck on all their heroes. Yeah, kind of.
Different from the technology that...
Yeah, he's mad about sci-fi elements.
There should just be one universe.
Your own universe. So there's got to be more to the story.
I want the next
but
Elder
how much
Scrolls
you
to
wanna
be
bet nothing's
badass, but I feel like at this point it
how much
can't
you wanna
help
bet
but be a
that's how
great
Bethesda does it?
disappointment.
They
I
just
hope
don't
that it
explain
has
shit.
multiverse.
They just leave it open-ended and you just play endless New Game Plus runs and learn nothing, right?
Yeah,
All
he
right, well,
loves
there
it.
you go. Keeper Aquilus, you're another version.
You're learning.
DSP isn't mainstream, he's underground. He liked multiverses before they sold out. That's true, man. Multiverses used to be cool, dude. Now they're all like commercialized.
Universe you have. Easy for a person
Doesn't understand that
who's seen
execution of an idea concept is more
everything.
important than being unique. Exactly.
I think
Because this one makes you feel like you're part of the multiverse, whereas mentioned earlier, Mortal Kombat didn't really do that. You were still witness to it.
the path to the unity is opening to you.
You're going to tip the scales.
See, you
one
message
way
is
or
just awful how
another.
bad it's written. Imagine starting up multiple ways, multiple
on
community,
one
yet
of
none of them
our
have anything to do
sides.
with each other. That's why I have two rules whenever I
Tell
write
one of
science
you we
fiction.
combine
I
our
don't do time
artifacts
travel
and
and I
we
don't do
enter the unity.
multiverses. And the reason why is because I feel like multiverses, they create more problems than they solve.
Between all three of us,
It's really cool. It's a really cool idea. You can, hang out with a bunch of views, a bunch of Lins hanging out. But no, it doesn't really work that well. Same thing with time travel. Time travel creates more problems than it ever solves.
Just remember, one of us isn't trying to judge you.
Yeah, because oh, no, I died in this universe. We just got to find another universe version of me. No, that's not cool. The only time I ever liked multiverses was JoJo.
Sam didn't
And then it was very limited. And it was also self-correcting. So you couldn't just hang out with a bunch of,
Why, when I turn the
versions
camera,
of a person.
is there a breeze on their clothing? All right, I want you to watch just their clothing around the waistline. You ready for this? Watch this. Why is their clothing moving when I move the camera?
Why do you care?
Why
do you care?
What the hell is wrong with this game? If I spin
Yeah, it's
the
kind of cool,
camera,
actually.
their clothes move.
They create writing headaches so the reader possibly come up with plot holes way too easily. Yeah, exactly. That's a really big factor in a cat spear. Because then people will always say, well, why didn't they just do this? They had a time machine. I don't know. Just don't. Don't. I don't like it.
Can we talk to both?
It's lame. It's been done to death. So has your begging. DSP. Yeah, how come there's no unique versions of DSP begging?
I know we're not the same
I
people
agree.
we met in our universes. Still, it's good to see you again, old friend.
Poser side Phil.
What was I in your
That's funny.
universe and what was I like?
I'm telling you, man, it used to be cool. You just go to like a nightclub and you'd have to like say a password and go in the back room and they'd have a multiverse back there. It was so cool. Now you could just swing a dead cat and hit a multiverse. Anyway, the bottom line is this. Jasper died and I swung him into a multiverse.
You try to protect the artifacts and
Well, same
keep
that
them
the
from
puzzle
being
is the same,
abused?
but the setting is the one that changes. Yes, that's true.
Every time a starborn goes through
I just can't do it. I can't write those things. I don't enjoy writing them, and I don't enjoy... Whenever I see people pointing out the plot holes that happen in time travel and different universes, I feel really scared about that ever being applied to my work. Because then it'll make me look like an absolute fool as opposed to the extreme level of fool I already am. So I don't do it.
the vice they create is called the armillary.
Isn't Heaven and Hell a multiverse? God is such a hack when he admit. Yeah, what a... It's such bullshit, really. Because God was influenced by Marvel.
You can become starborn.
So basically, he wants to make sure that no one abuses power. But I mean, if that's the case, he kind
The
of
Arbiter.
sees himself as almost like
Yeah, like an arbiter.
like figure, like a big moral
Hanging out with Master Chief.
paragon, the one
Yelling
who
at
makes sure that
viruses.
everyone does the right thing, while the hunter is all out for power. But I mean,
We
couldn't
are
he be
Marvel,
just
that's
as
true.
bad as the hunter? In a lot of
DSP should
ways,
believe in the
right?
multiverse. There's a universe
happens
out there
when
where
you
he might
enter
be
the
halfway decent, maybe.
It's not an easy experience to describe, but the unity will speak to you.
Weirdly enough, one of the few times I actually liked time travel was Dragon Ball Z, which is weird because I really don't like Dragon Ball Z's writing. Because then it solved the whole problem by saying, no, you're not technically going back in time, you're going to an alternative timeline universe. So you can correct those events, but you can't really do anything for your universe. I thought that was pretty cool. It kind of solves that problem.
And their kind.
Oh no, I killed my own dad, I'll stop existing. No, you'll stop existing in that universe. You still exist.
But your persistence is what forced them to tell you the truth.
There's a universe where he won Evo, yeah. And everyone loved him for it. And Justin Wong was like, dude, you're really good at this game, and I'm a complete shithead shill.
You might not understand just how many times I've done this. Usually, you're the one who ends up dead, and whoever cries over your body goes on to become the emissary.
Ah.
Sometimes I manage to get you all bunched up and take care
Yeah.
of the problem in one go.
A clean sweep, dude.
Sometimes the emissary
Exactly,
has
because
got
time
to
travel
me
isn't currently
first,
possible.
but
All it can do is fiction and
never
apply all forms of time travel to it. Yes.
Hundreds and hundreds of variations of me.
I also like Bloodborne's time travel, because Bloodborne was technically going diagonally back in time. Where you go back to a time period where the things could have happened that way. And then you snap back to your timeline and there's no interaction between the two.
I guess every other version he was an inept idiot then. Right?
Get many of those anymore.
That's just hilarious. Every other version he was a bumbling fool who just trips over their own shoelaces and falls and impales.
Yeah,
themselves
everyone
on
else
fence
is a
on the way to the
DSP.
ship.
This is the one
You're the
universe
only
where you're
one
not
who made it.
DSP. Pretty cool, huh?
I've simply found that it's the quickest way.
No, I get it, BRJ.
Talking, forming alliances.
Looper was... I don't remember Looper.
Commit theft.
I do remember Butterfly Effect being a pretty cool time travel movie. See, that's what I'm saying. Is you have to really restrict it and make a very, very defined set of rules for time travel. Because as soon as you start making it too open-ended, you start creating way too many problems for yourself. Because then you inevitably get, well, why couldn't you do this? You have the time machine right there, and you don't have an answer.
Okay, Jade says he's going to take off. Have a good day off. Thank you, Jade.
All right, Jade, you better show the hell up.
Double new gamer.
I'm going to start smacking you around.
You called the emissary a hypocrite. Why?
The 2002 Time Machine? I didn't watch it. I watched the old one. Morlocks and stuff. They're pretty cool.
Yeah, I don't really see the difference.
I am many things, but I would never tell anyone.
Are you talking about booze, Bob?
That is your decision.
You didn't like Butterfly Effect? Oh man, that bums me out. I like that movie.
The emissary wants to become the judge of who gets to enter.
In another world reality, people demanded that John Rambo was kicked out of Project 7. He was killing the vibe. After that, they did 15 seasons and featured PewDiePie, Markiplier, and Mr. Beast. Yeah, hell yeah. And Hideo Kojima showed up, and he was like, Phil, I watched your videos, and you're right. I'm a total hack, and I apologize.
Too much for one person to bear. They should live by a moral code, yet he creates
Yes,
code,
DSP.
so
Oh my god, you're finally getting it. All the characters are flawed. Huge reveal.
No, we always end up having this meeting at
The one with the guy. However, we did discuss this on the last stream yesterday. According, multiverses all have a constant. Atoms all work the same way in the multiverses. Every multiverse ends with DSP begging. So even though he can be on top of the world, at some point he eventually has to resort to begging.
I started a long time ago. Perhaps I just like meeting the emissary.
Kojima admitted to binge-watching DSP's...
Dude, I'm a huge fan. I love your content. Wow, you sound just like me. I learned English from your streams, dude. Wow, so I really influenced you.
Oh god, how horrible would that be if someone learned English from DSP streams?
Obviously,
oh, shit, man.
What's interesting here
He'd be
is
talking
that
all wrong.
in your universe, this guy is just a religious leader who never even saw anything past that. But obviously,
you're a
this
pretty
version
cool
of
guy,
the
Phil.
universe was
Crouch chant for Phil. Slowly turns to
ambitious
Cat
guy.
yelling, Phil,
Completely
Phil, get out of the
different
fridge.
versions of the
I
same
gotta make a sandwich for work.
Alright, so why is the
Get out of the way of the fridge.
Why do you kill
I'm sorry, Cat. I was, reliving some golden years back there for a second.
Yeah, you're gonna relive my
they don't know either.
my fist in your face.
Prize is access to the center of all creation.
Keemstar was looking sleeping on. Yeah, Keemstar's a whole ass bum. He got debunked hard by DSP, and he had to run away from the internet.
Over and over. I don't kill for the unity.
Yeah, I hope that's not true. They didn't learn English from DSP.
So I guess the question
is, probably
why
did.
Why does he keep? We know that the emissary.
Man, just imagine it. There's someone across the globe talking like DSP.
Or what did they call it? The armillary? Because he's trying to stop versions of him, right? So he feels compelled to keep.
All right,
doing
I'll
it
look
to
into
stop
Looper.
From
Can't promise
chaos
anything.
In the universe. But why does he keep doing it? He
teach
says,
a
I
foreign
won,
exchange
I won,
student
I kept
English
winning.
slowly.
If you keep winning and you're the most
We
powerful
taught
guy
them
in the
English
universe,
wrong
why
as
do
a
you keep
joke.
Going back? Do you think that if you keep going,
Yeah, you're not authorized, dickhead.
What?
You won't.
Pilot the ship if I want.
You had an opportunity to steal one of these ships, DSP. Remember that? And you didn't steal it. You're an idiot.
These fucking two assholes here. Tweedledum and Tweedledummer. Right? So it's just kind of crazy.
If you
He's already
enjoy
the most powerful
nitpicking time
dude,
travel in
and
the
he
movie, is
keeps
great.
going
Okay.
back for more.
And that's the thing is, a lot of times with multiverse and time travel, it's hardly even nitpicking. It's just in-your-face flaws.
And all this ship, they don't understand the ship. They don't understand the technology. They just know that it exists, and they never, in all of their times through this armillary and through the Unity, they never found out.
Because it's not important, DSP.
Created everything. Well, then are you
it's
really
not that important
at all? Kind of reminds me of the Protheans. The Protheans in Mass Effect kept using the new technology over and over, but they never really understood where it came from, right? They just kept using it, and then come to find out it was Reprotect.
Before you leave, I want to give you something. A way to another artifact, but also a lesson in how dangerous...
This is a pretty cool mission here. I like this one.
Seek the moon of old Earth. There are seekers there.
First attractor restreamer I watched, then he quit. Oh, who are we talking about? Blooper is awesome. You need a very tight, clever, well planned out plot. Yes, it's true. And you have to think this shit through very carefully.
Fine, I'll see what I can find on the moon. It's the moon, Earth's moon.
Yeah, this mission's really cool. I really enjoyed this one.
I hope you see what I have seen.
DSP will probably not enjoy the mission. He'll probably think it's tedious.
I am sure that they have gathered more
or skip a bunch of shit. He's somehow going to make it boring.
Part of me wonders what they will all say about what you have learned.
Who are we looking at in chat, DSP?
What I'm actually being told here is that it could be anyone. Like, for example, in my game, it was Barrett who died, and then this emissary becomes Barrett. I'm being told that it could be anyone. Someone just said, yeah, Yum Yum says in my version it was Andreja. I had actually married her in my plot, so then I had to restart the universe to save her because she died in his plot line, and then she became the emissary. So to save the character,
very cool, DSP.
Restarted universe.
Oh, it sounds like you're liking this, DSP. Are you liking this?
Wow. So basically, I mean, what determines that? I wonder, is it could it be the companion who you spent the most time with?
No, that doesn't determine it. Because I hung out with Andrea like crazy and she did not die.
Plot. All right.
DSP sounds like he's enjoying it. Is it unique now? No, this still sucks.
The first run kills one of your 2 highest rated companions, I'm being told. Yeah, wow. So, man, did we luck out, because it was not... It was not intentional that I was going to spend the most time with a particular person.
I don't think it's tied to that. I guess I could be wrong.
One was going to be the one that
maybe you should apologize to Todd Howard. No, dude. He made me shoot grenades into a crowd. It's his fault. Bastard. Yeah, I kind of like this game. Okay. The bottom line is this. I'll put it that way. The bottom line is this. I really do like this game. It does have a shit ton of things that I don't like about it, but it's nothing so critical as to me disliking it. It's just like, it could be better. It could be better. It could be better.
Does it not?
I barely ever visited here before I joined Constellation.
It really does to me. It feels like it's just too little too late to have a multiverse.
Are you fucking serious? You would have hated it if it was earlier. Oh my god, this dude is impossible to please. Why even bother with this guy? Yes, please tell me the truth.
Now,
please
guys?
tell me.
Can I be honest with my
I'm stupid
here? I mean, I always am, but...
Oh, please.
Can I be very, very honest? I think now, like, the entire game's pointless. Like, for example, I thought, okay, before I finish the game, I want to do the Crimson Fleet faction, and I want to do the Ryujin faction, and I'd like to do the other companion quests. What's the point? What's literally the point of any of it? It doesn't... It's all for naught. Because this universe is expendable, correct? This universe is
I'm rubbing my head right now. He just doesn't get it.
You're going to go to another one anyway. That's the plot. The end of the game is you go to another universe, right? You go into the armillary, you hit Unity, you go to another universe. So who cares about any of that shit?
Only a sociopath would say that, DSP.
So now it's like, do I even care? Do I even care to do the other
shit?
Yeah,
let's end the game, DSP.
Right?
Okay, so the problem DSP is not understanding here is that it is actually, contrary to what he wants to believe, reflective of an actual RPG. You have a choice as to how you view the universe. Are these people still important to you?
Finish the story before you end the playthrough. Oh,
do you still want to protect them and care about them and get their things done, or do you just want to seek out power?
Like, I don't care anymore. Like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like,
and there you go. You see what kind of person DSP is.
Why do I care to do the Crimson Fleet? None of it matters. The multiverse.
No, it hasn't. It actually put a whole new spin on it. And DSP's too stupid to understand that.
It's going to reboot anyway, right?
Hey.
Like, I really liked it. I thought, oh, maybe I could make this life different. Maybe I could make this life different.
Hold on, let me get the emissary in here. We can talk to Barrett about this.
This dude ruins everything, man.
To Barrett.
This dude ruins everything. Just terrible,
All right, I'll be
just
there.
Terrible.
Thank you. It wouldn't be the same.
That's what I'm saying. Just quit playing.
I'll have everything.
What's the point of video games? What does it matter? None of this matters. Yeah, for real. You think God's gonna care that you beat Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo,
5
4th place?
That's
He's not gonna care.
Oh, that was
Because he's more of like a Dead or Alive guy.
It is missed beyond measure. It's a side quest. We also have Unearthed.
And do you think if you get reincarnated in DSP, it's gonna matter if you played Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo? It doesn't matter.
I don't even know what that is. The emissary gave me a key to a base on Luna. Oh, this is where he wants you to go on the moon to learn about the artifacts. Okay, never mind. That's the next part of the main quest. But we're doing.
We should probably end the stream, DSP.
Right now. Okay.
The same here, Bob. I miss Dead or Alive.
So do we tell them all what we just figured out?
Yeah, exactly, Grey Fox. It's kind of a microcosm. I guess in a way, I'm wrong, but also half right. I'm in kind of a circle. This game does show DSP's personality. As soon as he's confronted with the idea of a multiverse, he just sees everything as worthless because that reflects who he is. So I guess DSP's view is legitimate. It reflects who he is.
It can't be.
Me, I was excited. DSP hates it.
Is alive in some alternate
Worthless to me.
Am I hearing this right?
Let's take a step back. This is.
I guess I shouldn't be so negative, DSP, taking this stance, but yeah, it's just him.
A lot to take in. Could you explain the part about multiple?
So here's the thing: there's a bunch of universes where a bunch of me are constantly under siege by toxic idiots. We've got to save me, idiot.
Unity creates the Starborn, and they can cross universes.
Yeah, imagine a whole army of DSPs.
I died and Barrett lived.
I guess they'd wipe themselves out pretty quick.
Let's say that.
And that's why.
Yeah, he also said prequels were worthless. Yeah, you're right.
They're the keys to unlocking.
Was Virtua Fighter the one with the drunk old guy? Dude, you did not narrow it down at all.
Changes you'd need to travel between universes.
There's several games
that. What it would do to the mind.
What the hell? He just disappeared.
You're pointing out the obvious, Lynn. Yeah, sorry.
Vlad, are you still there?
You have the opportunity to reach the closest thing.
No, but King of Fighters has a drunk old dude. I think King of Virtua Fighter does.
One doesn't approach the afterlife without some trepidation.
What's your thoughts on John Carter's time travel? I never read the books. I only saw the movie.
I received a tip. I got a $2.50 tip.
I actually liked the movie. I thought it was pretty cool. Oh, that did have time travel, didn't it? Yeah, I thought it was cool. I liked it.
Okay, thank you. I will.
It was pretty exclusive.
For the person who sent the tip, I appreciate that.
Scott's gonna see that.
Check that out later. $2.50 tip. Thank you.
Let's see that I beat artifacting secure boss.
If you just sent the email, I will.
Oh shit! I'm sorry about that, Cathetic.
Read it later. I will check it out later. Thank you.
You get banned. Banned. Gone. Straight to hell.
Okay, cool. I didn't lose you, did I?
All right, this is our mission to go into the unknown. Think of what awaits us a new life. You should all take time to think about what this means. Say, this is our mission to go to the unknown.
I suppose that's pretty deep then. Of course, that's completely lost on DSP. That the game is pretty good at reflecting your inner character.
You're right. This is a lot to take in.
Take some time to process, everyone. We finally have some answers. Now
there's a hidden depth to this game, and of course, it bounces right off Bill's cranium here.
Grand tale, but I got the eye fixed up. Bruised, but still blinking.
Right, Sonic. I think I remember. I very, very vaguely remember that movie. The only scene I really remember from that movie is when he offers to shake hands, and the girl grabs his thumb and shakes his hand around. That's pretty good. That's funny.
Talk to Vladimir. I need to see Vladimir. It's all about finding more artifacts. By the way, what time is it? Yeah, we're just about out of time, guys. So we have a few things to do. We have the Vladimir mission,
Fighter Tech
find more artifacts. We have to go to the Nova Galactic Research Station, and that to me sounds like the most important and interesting thing. Does it not?
We know DSP
that sounds like the most interesting thing of all,
because
it's going to give us more information about the origin of the artifacts. I mean, I hope that there will be some information about the origin of the artifacts in the
I think so, Sir Toastman. You would finally take us trolls out, man.
You'd be like, "Oh, I'll do better in the next life. I won't make the same mistakes I will before."
Right?
Goes back to make even grander mistakes.
Yeah, but again, I want to be honest with you guys. Let's save. I feel like now, because of the way the plot is gone, that nothing else in this game has meaning. Like, I'm sure that the factions will be interesting and we'll have some stuff, but I mean, like, does it matter? Because the whole end game, you know what's going to happen. The game's going to reboot. You're going to become a Starborn. You're going to go to another universe, and the whole idea is it's a new game plus, and yes, the characters are shuffled around and rebooted or whatever, which is a nice touch if you want to play the game a second time.
What's your complaint? You don't have a complaint here.
What's the point of it all? right? If there's an endless amount of multiverses and things out there, then nothing you've done in the game really has that much meaning. I guess you can argue the first run story for everyone is the same, right? But do I really want to sink time into the Crimson Fleet and Ryujin and all the companion quests?
Yes, because it does give you bonuses in your second playthroughs if you do all the missions.
Jason says there are multiple endings depending on faction choices, so nope, you're wrong.
Yeah, wait, you calling me wrong? Okay, this dude needs to get banned. Ban this dude. Who said this shit? Yeah, ban Jason. Get his ass out of here. I'm not wrong, bitch.
Right? Right?
Who the hell are you talking to?
I don't know. Anyway, this was eye-opening. I was not expecting this to be the plot of the game at all. Really. I was not expecting this to be the plot at
exactly,
all. And I have not been spoiled. Somehow, in the last month and a half,
this game, I don't know. I'm actually really liking this game more just because of this. This game is a really good Rorschach's test, and we have an idea of DSP's inner character. Shit doesn't matter. It's all trash to me. I don't care. Fuck all this.
Man. Anyway, I will continue to play it. This is going to be a game that...
Did things actually happen? Not particularly, but I got what I was knowing was going to happen. DSP hates the plot.
I want to keep playing the main story at the least. I absolutely want to see the main story to its end. But I guess the real question is, do I want to spend a lot of time on all the other content?
Why wouldn't you?
Because it... I mean, yeah, it has a meaning in that people wrote the story, you want to experience that plot for the first time, but it does really suck that this is the plot.
But also, you don't have to go to New Game Plus. You can choose to embrace the timeline you're in. That's always an option, DSP.
Man. I've never seen a game like that. I guess if you really love this game, you might be delighted. You're like, wow, I can play it again, and all the variables are shuffled around, and people are different, and things, But at the same time...
Yeah, you don't.
I don't know. I guess it really ultimately depends on how much you've enjoyed the game.
You hated this game, DSP. What are you even saying?
I've enjoyed playing this as a chill playthrough with you guys.
I'm going to count that as a new clone. You've been nothing but bitchy about this game, man. You've complained non-stop about this game. I don't want to hear it.
So, it's funny to me that this is the one that they've chosen. This game is the one that they have ultimately chosen to be the one that's the multiverse plotline, that you can go back and re-experience it again and again and again with different variables, when it's the one that seems the most bland, right? It's the most bland universe. It's the one where you probably don't want to go back and play it again because it's just not that interesting, right? And that's the one where you could do multiverse plot lines. It's
Why
like,
am I toxic?
My God.
If I'm toxic, I'm not even gonna bother because I have nothing to get rid of the toxicity, and I'm just gonna die anyway.
It looks very toxic.
It's guys,
insanely
this was certainly
toxic.
A turning point for me. Now that I
just
know
stop playing
where
it
the
then,
plot
man.
is going. And I'll have to think about what I want to do. Don't worry, no
just
matter
turn the game
what,
off.
I promise you I'm
just
finishing
turn it off,
the game.
man. You can't appreciate it, so turn it off, man.
I just don't know how much more time I'm going to invest in it. I have to think about it.
It's very true, Space Lord Mothra. I say Mothra every time. Space Lord Mother. Yeah, DSP,
10, 15 hours added to
his self-induced isolation has created this.
From what I'm to understand, I'm very close to the end of the main story right now. Maybe
even games he says he likes, he complains about nonstop. Yeah, he loves Street Fighter. You wouldn't get that impression from watching him play.
Don't know how to feel.
That's for sure.
I was not expecting this, and I certainly wasn't expecting to be.
I never complain that much about games I love. It never happens.
Sheesh. Well, guys, I want to say thank you. I hope that you enjoyed tonight's stream. To those who were here and chilled, to those who supported.
Thank you, OIC, for the money.
I'm very curious on your thoughts about this now, because really now nothing could be spoiled, right? So now I'm curious for everyone who's watching, maybe leave some comments on the video and let me know what you think. How should I go about continuing to play the game? What do you think about this being the quest line and the plot line, and how does this affect things? Did it affect anyone's playthrough where they just hated it so much they stopped playing?
I just thought of something. I'll wait till he's done before I say it.
Wanted to play more. I'm just curious. For me, it's like, it's a confusing take. I don't even know how to take this, right? Man. All right, but anyway,
I'm getting dizzy. Stop moving the camera.
When will I be playing this again next? I can't answer.
I mean, he's not doing it, but I just wanted to stop.
On the horizon that I don't know when I'll be able to squeeze in a stream. Honestly, it might even be as much as next week. I might be able to play more of this next week on a late stream.
DSP finds strength in complaining. It's very bizarre.
Let's find out. All right, guys. Thank you so much.
Taste. You guys don't.
Great stream tonight,
I don't.
and I will see you all soon.
I need bison burgers.
Starfield. Man, guys, what a night! I was not whatsoever.
He really had no agency. No, he doesn't.
has thrown me for
He
a
follows only the whim of his anger.
All right, well, guys, that is the streaming week. Remember, I'm not here tomorrow. I'm off to install the new games, Spider-Man 2 and
Jake
Super
could have a
Mario
seizure
Wonder
and
for
barf next.
Friday.
Jade's sick again.
I'm off to film my review of
It's cool,
Halloween
Falcon.
Kills. Excuse
I'm
me,
glad
Halloween
for you too.
Ends. Don't want to get them confused. And my day off is tomorrow. I'll be back on Friday. All right, guys? I'll be back with all of you. And I hope that you guys will join me for this, for more fun. All right? And I thank you all. And I hope that you all have a good Thursday off. I hope that you relax and you chill and you enjoy. And I hope to see you all come back on Friday for more. For
Not really.
Releases. Does that
But
sound good?
I appreciate the
I hope
sentiment.
so. All right, everyone, thank you. And please have a good
buckle in
evening.
DSPs
Please be
all over
safe.
the place.
And I'll see you all Friday morning for a nice podcast. I'll get you caught up on my day off if there's any game news. I'll talk about my final
You've already
thoughts
mentioned a
about
DSP.
Sonic
You don't need to go
Superstars.
into it any further.
And we'll get started with Spider-Man and Mario on Friday.
Yeah,
all
get the
right?
hell out of here,
Thank
DSP.
you all. Peace out. Have a good night.
Prayer hands. Nice.
See you all later. Bye-bye.
Solid Floyd was good. Okay, so the other thing that I thought of, there's one of the old drunk dudes right there. One of the other things that I thought of when it came to his complaining about the game's replay is if you apply that logic, DSP, everything is worthless in every game. Because so long as the capacity exists to play a new game and it has branching endings, nothing you did really mattered. When you played Fallout New Vegas and you joined up with Mr. House, well, it doesn't really matter. Because in your next game, you're not going to join Mr. House. You're going to do the NCR. So it's pointless, right? See how if you apply that to everything, it just makes everything shitty. That's what makes this game kind of cool, is it doesn't even try and shy away from it. It says, oh, here's how this works. So you can have different playthroughs in each type. One that I like that someone was mentioning that they do is they do only one faction in each playthrough. So this life, I'm going to live as a space pirate. This life, I'm going to join the UC. This life, I'm going to join Ryujin or whatever. I think that's a cool approach. DSP is so committed to his negativity. Everything is terrible at all times. Even this game that offers him exactly what he wants, a multiverse story that has some unique elements to it, he still hates it. Even though he has no reason to hate it. Even though it's what he wanted. Nah, I still hate it. And I wonder if that's part of his relationship drama too. I wonder if he's just if he was a horrible boyfriend or horrible husband, or he just hates everything. Oh yeah, he did this? Yeah, I don't really like it. Trash. Did you check out Daniel Lord? Oh no, not yet. He's on my to-do list. Well, I hope not to-do list. That sounded graphic. But I am working on some projects right now. I shuffled around my projects because I've responded to the call from the Mr. Agent Proper dude, who I may or may not be. And he's looking for advertisements, DSP related, because he's going to put them in the year wrap-up video that he's planning. And I'm working on one right now. I'm debating on if I want to show it as soon as it's done or wait until it premieres on his wrap-up. I don't know. I feel like the right answer is wait, but I'm also kind of impatient. Yeah, that's what I was getting. After finding this out about Starfield, I think it's cool and badass because it's almost a reflection of playing video games as a whole. But this goes over DSP. Yeah. DSP is too smart to understand things. I think that actually kind of works. I avoid any faction with goody two-shoe cartoon villains like the Black. Yeah, those are pretty annoying. But do both? Well, how am I going to do both? How am I going to reveal it for the first time in December and then also reveal it to you guys now? But yeah, that's what I'm working on now. It's a lot of fun. I'm excited. I won't be here tomorrow, but I'm planning to be here Friday, so I'll be able to watch Mario. Yippee. I'm really excited. And I was thinking about streaming Saturday too, but I'm thinking about it. Anyway, thank you everyone for stopping by. It was frustrating. I'm sure you all sensed my frustration. It's so tiring hearing this dude justify his childish tantrums. Does he enjoy food and gambling though, or does he just do them? I think gambling is just a habit at this point. The food though, he does seem to enjoy eating a lot. Anyway, good night everyone. Take care. Have a great Thursday away from the DSP dude. Unless you're committed to watching some of his old stuff, in which case I am terrified of your power.